Hey everyone, welcome back to Gr8 Khaos. As you guys can probably see, because I'm much better looking, I am not Bill Johnson. And I am here today with a little mini campaign, and we are doing things a little bit different tonight. We are trying out the new D&D rules, so 5.5, 1 D&D, whatever they're calling it these days, I don't really know. But we're gonna give those a test and just kind of run some stuff through with that. So, come along for the ride. First things first, we got to talk about really quick is just Ebonwood, right? Okay, these awesome dice, right? This awesome sign right there. All that stuff, check them out, ebonwood.com. I don't have a cool reading like Bill. Ebonwood didn't send me anything, and I didn't feel like coming up with a rap or anything like that. Just a little backstory here really quick on the campaign we're about to set into. There's not much backstory. We are going to be introduced to the group. Well, they are literally blindfolded basically, and they know nothing, okay? So you guys are gonna come along on a ride where we try and figure out what's going on with them, where they're located, all sorts of stuff, okay? So strap in, and yeah, we're gonna hit the intro and we'll be back in just a second. Welcome back. As you can see, there's only one person other than me sitting in this room. It's kind of lonely. So let's step into what's happening. So, Kagan, I believe your name is correct.
Am I still blindfolded?
Huh?
Am I still blindfolded?
Yes, but is your name
No.
Kagan?
Yes.
Okay. So Kagan, currently at this moment, it is completely black. You feel nothing, or you see nothing. You feel somebody pushing you and pulling you towards a direction. And you hear a voice from outside saying, come on.
What am I, a dog?
Shh, come with me. Come on. As you feel yourself go around a corner, you kind of slide to your right and you go around a corner. Then you feel one of his hands reach up onto the top of your head and yank a burlap sack off of your head. Hey, we need to find the others.
The other who?
The other people that are going to help us.
Help us do what?
You'll find out later.
Who are you?
My name is Kirk.
Kirk. How do I know I can trust you, Kirk?
You don't, but I'm the only way you can get out of here.
What if I don't want to get out of here?
I knew I should have picked the other one. Do you want me to put the sack back on?
You can do whatever you want, Kirk. I trust you. You seem like you know what you're doing.
I do. Standing in front of you, you see just kind of like a small, shriveled, kind of human guy. Okay, all right. And then as you look around, because I would assume you take a quick look around now that you can see, you notice that all of the buildings seem incredibly large. They seem like fairly decently upkept, but if you keep kind of looking around, you'll notice there's some areas that, like some places you can see in the city that are pretty beat up and pretty gross.
Okay. So outside?
Yep, and you can hear behind you what sounds like a dock and a bunch of like commotion and movement. Okay, and then Trakirk says to you, he's like, we don't have much time. We need to find the others. I marked their bags with symbols, the ones that are going to help us.
What kind of symbols?
So, there's one that looks like a dot with like a line, a circle line below it. There's one that looks like an arrow. And there's one that looks like kind of like a line with a triangle on it. Which one do you think we should get first?
How should I know? I thought you were the brains of this operation.
No, definitely not.
You said you knew what you were doing.
I know what I'm doing. I'm freeing you. And your friends.
But you don't know who we should pick next.
Well, it depends, because which one you want to get to first, because they're in a crowd out there. We have to be really sneaky.
I am pretty good at being sneaky.
I figured I could tell.
Let's go with the circle with the line.
The circle with the line?
That intrigued me.
Okay, follow me. He brings you back down the kind of like alleyway that you're in. You guys eventually circle around, and then he's like, okay, we're gonna have to be really stealthy, okay? All right, so here we go. I need you to roll a stealth check.
Oh man. Oh, jeez. Wasn't very bad, you couldn't do it. 12.
All right, follow me. As you guys begin to go out towards the one guy, you do notice that, or you feel as Trakirk throws the bag back over your head and kind of like jostles next to you, and you hear him say, "Oh, never mind me. Just taking this one to the boat. It's fine." And then after you walk a little bit further, he pulls it off, and you see standing there in front of them a beautiful-looking woman with a bag on her head.
That's how I like them.
Yeah, I figured. Can you bring in Nessa, please? We gotta get this one back to the alleyway. Come on. Grab one arm, let's go.
My lady.
All right, Nessa, as you are standing there in complete darkness, you feel two arms wrap around each side of you, like an arm wrap around each side of you, like around your arms, and you hear Kagan say,
My lady.
and then those two people begin to kind of pull you like towards something. Okay, and after a little while, you feel them kind of stop, and you hear a voice that says, "Take off the bag."
I'm assuming my hands are unbound, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I take off her bag?
Yep. So you get a bag ripped from your head, a burlap sack you see standing in front of you. Please describe yourself.
My name is Kagan. I'm a 6 foot tall, 7-inch orc. Green hair. Or sorry, green skin, long dark hair, like twisted up braids. With glowing green eyes.
And you see standing in front of you a small, kind of shriveled human that looks kind of like, just kind of like he's been in the sun too much, kind of beat up, kind of creepy. And he says, "My name's Kirk. We need to find the rest of you guys."
Where are we?
Well, we're in the capital of Chem.
And who are you?
Kirk. We need to find the others. Can you tell him about the symbols?
Apparently there are a few of us with bags over our heads with different symbols that identify who needs to join our group.
She's going to begin looking for some sort of symbol on herself.
It's on the bag.
Is it dark in here? Is it bright?
So you are standing outside in an alleyway. You see very tall buildings to your side, like taller buildings that make any sense. Like you're like, these are really big, especially because you're standing in front of just a human. It looks like a pretty well upkept city, and then you can kind of see down the alleyway. You can see a dock, and you see a bunch of other people all wearing the same kind of like just beige outfit that you guys are wearing, also with bags over their head. Okay? And as you look, you'll notice that there's two of them that have symbols on their head. Okay? So one has like an arrow on its head, and the other one has like a line with a triangle on it. Can I also have you make a perception check?
Absolutely. 15.
You also, as you are standing there in your beautiful beige outfit, notice in your pocket that there is a note.
She's gonna
The note simply says, "There's always safety in the parish."
She's gonna read it aloud. There's always safety in the parish. Does this mean anything to you? Either of you?
I don't know. We need to get the others before they find us.
Who is they?
The other people from my group.
So, what symbol is on her head wrap?
On your
the
head
bag,
wrap?
yeah.
You have a circle with just like kind of like a smiley face below it.
Which symbols were in your bags?
She doesn't have a bag currently. Hers has been disposed.
What?
He doesn't have a bag currently. And then the other two are an arrow, like a bow and arrow, and then a line with a triangle around it.
So you're telling me we need to go collect these people with these other bags on their heads?
Yes, they're part of your party.
You're saying I'm a part of your party?
No, not my party.
His party?
Yes, and the other two.
I've never met him.
Yeah, you guys all got bonked on your heads by a wizard, and you guys have a hard time remembering things. It'll come back, I promise.
Seems
Can I do an
strange.
insight check?
Go ahead.
17.
You get the feeling he's not telling you everything that he knows, but that what he is telling you is the truth.
Okay. Maybe a little omission, but not lying. Okay. After you then.
Okay, do you guys want to go for which one do you want to go for?
Does it matter?
No,
Whichever's
but you should
closest.
pick one. What? They're
That
both-
one.
Okay. You want to go to the one with the arrow?
Yes.
Perfect. Let's go. Follow me. He kind of leads you guys down around the alley and out. I'll need you all to roll stealth checks.
Ooh, there's my bad roll. There she is.
Oh, there's my good roll. 23.
12.
12. Those average out to be pretty okay. You guys, as you guys are about to turn the corner, he kind of remembers too. He goes, yes, the human. That one is a character. They know about stories from their old life. But I'm not aware if they know that they're about them.
Which one is that one?
Which one is that one?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one we're about to grab. That's the character we're about to grab.
Maybe we should do the other then first.
But he's right there.
Okay.
He kind of pushes you guys, the two of you, kind of out into the into the road to go grab the next character, and I forgot how to say your name. Esht to come join us.
Oh no.
It is currently pitch black. You have something covering your head, and you have no memory. You feel two arms, or two hands, one on each side, one very strong and meaty, and another one kind of feminine-like, kind of dainty, wrap around your arms and begin to push you someplace. Do either of you guys say anything to Esh as you grab onto him?
Oh, I'm grabbing onto him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Or did you just stand silently and bring him back towards the alleyway?
Stay quiet. Don't know why. But apparently, we're being collected.
You guys slowly move the three of you back over to the alleyway, and you see little Kirk standing there again, and he goes, yes, take the bag off of this one's good.
Okay. And she will slowly... Oh.
Hello. Yeah.
Bit dark in there, wasn't it? Hello.
As you open your eyes, you see,
Kagan? Do I need to describe myself again?
yes.
Okay. I am a 6'7" tall orc, green skin, long, wavy brown hair, glowing hazel eyes.
Ooh,
Very
tall.
handsome.
And
I like your colours.
Nessa is 6 feet tall, about 170 pounds. Very, she looks like she's very in shape. Very athletic. She has 4 horns that kind of swoop backwards, and she's got very full, bouncy hair. Her eyes are 2 pools of black. She's got a light lavenderish skin. She has a long tail that sort of forks at the very end of it. Yeah.
Just lovely.
And she's got a very stern face. Fairly serious face.
What are we all doing here?
And last but not least, you see a shriveled up human, kind
ew.
of small and kind of looks like he's been in the sun too much. And he goes, I'm Kirk.
Sorry
For what?
that you are that.
What does he mean?
I told you we should have opened that one last.
Put the bag back on.
Oh, okay, it's dark again. Do I have to be quiet again?
Apparently, so.
I'll take it back off.
Hello again.
You also notice beside you very tall buildings. Looks like a pretty nice city, and you can see behind you a dock with a bunch of other people. You will also notice that every single person in the three of you three, not me, are wearing the same beige outfit.
Ew.
I know it's offensive.
A bit samey, isn't it?
We gotta get the last one. Follow me.
Right we go.
You step out. Stealth checks again, please and thank you.
Ooh, on fire.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Oh, that's not bad.
Wow, that was terrible.
10.
12.
23.
As you guys step out into the area, you guys notice on the far side of this dock that there are guards kind of up on high places, and you hear them start yelling like, "Hey, down there, those ones don't have sacks on, those ones don't have sacks on."
Oh, no.
And you've noticed that Trakirk stayed behind in the alleyway.
Not same enough.
And in front of you, you will see another person with a bag on their head, straight line, triangle around it.
She's just going to rip the hat off then.
Right
Don't
there.
have time for this.
Coming in, are you looking for a pencil?
Yes, because I keep wanting to call you Dobby.
My lord.
Thank you.
Keep wanting to call me what?
Dobby. Harry Potter's not writing your name down.
So you get your sack ripped off of your head while still standing surrounded by a bunch of people in beige costumes. Probably like 50 to 100 people are standing kind of all in this area, okay, at the dock. There are guards all around, kind of like it's almost like you guys are being herded towards something. Okay.
Are the other bodies wearing the...
Everybody else is
Bags.
wearing the bags,
Okay.
yeah, and they're kind of like getting pushed. Okay, so
And she just ripped off.
yeah.
Oh. What? Who? What are we doing here?
By the sounds of it, running, shall we?
Running from what?
We don't know yet.
I guess that I will travel with you right now. I don't know where I am. Probably could use the help.
She's going to start scanning for a way out.
Go ahead.
Eerie sight of Trakirk.
Ooh. What do you want? Like investigation, perception for that?
Perception.
Let's do... That's a 22.
You can clearly see that there's a place where you just came from back down the same alleyway that seems unguarded, strangely. There are guards in most other places kind of on the out, think of them more, when I say guards, think of them more like almost pirate type looking people, and they are kind of herding the group of people. So as you guys are standing there, you kind of have groups of people are kind of passing you, and you're now almost about to be at the back of the line, but kind of back to your right is back towards the alleyway. And you notice that back there, for some reason, there's no guards, there's no pirates.
She also... Okay. I say we make for that area over there. Doesn't look like it's being watched.
Which the two of you would know is just right back where you came from, too. Right back to the same alleyway.
And we lost sight of Trakirk.
Yep.
Shifty little fuck.
Bastard.
So she's going to start trying to stealthily make her way there while scanning the ground for any type of weapon, including something improvised.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Wow. Okay.
Hot.
20.
Wow.
Nice.
This is working out great.
You find on your way towards the alleyway, you find a shoe and a stick about this large and that big.
She's gonna grab the stick, or the shoe.
Do you guys all follow her back towards the alleyway you came from?
I'll follow.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip a couple bags off as I go, though.
Of other people.
Yes.
Smart.
As you guys step around the corner, who are you leading the way then? Back to the thing? You went first?
Yeah.
As you step around the corner to the alleyway, like you step back into it, popping from a little corner hidden there is Trakirk, and he goes, I saw that you guys were going to get caught, so I had to protect myself. You guys made it back.
You drug us all out here just to leave us unprotected.
I didn't drag you out.
You took us out of the crowd.
That's fair. Well, follow me now, okay? Come with me. There's a safer place.
Ooh, a second location. How exciting.
So then we move from, he leads you guys down the alleyway and literally just up one alleyway, like we're not very far away. And then he says, as he gets you the guys there, he's like, okay, I can't stay very long. I have to get back to my guard. Okay? Those are all my people. And you guys now notice he's wearing the exact same outfit that all of the pirates that you saw were wearing. Like he looks like he's just a spitting image to one of them.
What the hell is happening?
What do you mean?
Well, who are you?
You were clearly...
Well, I was sent by somebody to free you guys. I can't tell you who, because if you get caught, then they're in trouble. But if you meet me in the town of, let me remember the name.
Well, if he can, how are we supposed to?
If you meet me in the town of Tasso, okay? Taso, pretty simple. And you find me in the bar, okay? If you guys can succeed in getting there, I'll tell you guys more. Or you can go back to being brought away as a slave.
Sounds like they're already looking for us. How do we get to this bar?
So, you gotta get to the town. I gotta go, okay? I'll see you in a couple days.
Don't even know where we're going.
Oh, I forgot one last thing. And he pulls out a bag and sets it down. Everybody please roll a perception check.
And back to reality.
Oh, there goes Grab.
Oh.
14.
2.
17.
11.
Must be really dark in this
Finley.
alleyway.
You can tell as he sets his bag down that it appears to be a bag of holding.
Oh, nice.
And so he just kind of drops it
Where?
and he turns and runs away back into the crowd before you guys can do anything else.
Is anyone else feeling more at ease now that the ugly little thing's gone?
Hey,
Just me?
yeah, I don't know who or what he was.
Never mind that. What's in the bag?
I haven't looked into it. Who was?
She'll grab it. Open it.
As you look
Oh.
down in there, it appears that the first thing you see is your armor. And then you
So this
see,
is something that she recognizes as hers, though?
Yep,
Okay.
you know this is yours and you're supposed to be wearing this.
Shit.
And then you
Start
also
pulling
notice
things.
any and all weapons or other items that you would have had on yourself previously.
she able to turn it over and just start?
Yep.
Okay, that's what she's going to do.
So then everybody, you guys just notice your stuff falling out of this bag, and you're like, that's my armor, that's my sword.
My loot! Careful, you brute. Unintended rhyme, sorry.
There's no way
This
to
one.
address a lady.
Are you a lady? You're obviously a woman, but are you a lady?
I don't know what that means.
Upper class, darling.
She's just going to continue gathering her things.
Well, that feels like a no, so I'm just going to grab my knives.
Everybody please roll another perception check.
9.
Dirty 20.
I think I rolled all the good ones.
7.
10.
9. Kagan.
Dirty 20.
Yes, you notice in this pile of stuff that a like kind of scroll like this big falls out, as well as all of your guys'
You're
equipment,
saying this big as in like this thick? Or
like
this big
wrapped
as
up
in
like
teeny? Oh,
wrapped up
okay.
like this.
Okay, got it. I'll just sneak it into my pocket
Okay.
as I'm grabbing all my stuff and chuckling to myself.
What would you guys like to do?
Grab all my stuff.
Taking a quick look at this one since I didn't really get a chance.
I don't think either
Trying
of them
to
really described
gauge.
themselves.
Yeah, can you describe yourself really quick?
Yeah, I'm about 5'1". I'm human. I have medium length auburn hair. I have like teal eyes. Not too tall, sturdy. I'm about 153 pounds.
Definitely not too tall.
So, and I have a little aggressive tendencies.
Okay.
So, I just get when people are, I don't know you guys, so it's aggravating that we're here and I want my stuff and I got to figure out what's going on.
Can you describe yourself too? I don't think we got you.
Esht is 6'1", standing with perfect posture. Skin is creamy with just the faintest blush of rosacea on the cheeks and the bridge of the nose. Glacier blue eyes and flaxen hair that is long on top, kind of messily swept back and cropped close at the nape. Moves with kind of a dancer's grace, but not like trained, just like easy movement. Yeah, typically a pleasant expression on her face, his face, their face. Gender is not easy to determine.
You guys are all tall.
What would you guys like to do?
Oh, Esht wants to go back to the mouth of that alley and peek out to see if there's still pursuit.
Roll a perception check.
I'm so good at those. 9. Putting this die away. Jail.
You notice that all of the other people in beige outfits have moved on. They are further up the street to your right. And street's probably even slightly inaccurate. It's like the street behind, it's like a boardwalk behind a beach almost. So like that then butts up to where you guys are kind of. You've kind of noticed that they've moved further off towards your right. And to your feeling, there is no one watching you.
I think the coast is clear. Does anyone have a direction to head in?
Can I also do a perception check to see if I
We need to
agree
just
that
find
the
this
coast is
town.
clear?
Sure.
Nessa is going to grab that bag of holding and
Cool. Throw it in your inventory when you get a chance.
21.
21. You can tell that everybody has moved on, that there's no one really paying attention to you. You do notice that down in the dock there are a few pirates remaining, but they seem more interested in some of the very tall women that you see walking past them.
I'm going to very stealthily change out of my beige outfit into my personal effects.
What would you like to do with the scroll while you are changing?
Just like hide it in my pocket.
Aren't you going to take your beige outfit off at some point?
Yes, I'm going to transfer it from the pocket of the beige outfit into the pocket of my own clothes.
Roll a sleight of hand check. Everybody else, please roll a perception check.
Oh, don't worry, I won't see it.
Why is that so hard? 22.
14.
I also have a 22.
13.
You notice that as Kagan is changing, you see him be very, very mindful of trying to move this scroll from his beige outfit into like a hidden place in his armor.
I will just try to get his attention, eye contact, give him a slight glance at the pocket and just sort of carry on.
I'm just going to give Nessa a little wink. It was a terrible wink.
To be dealt with at another time.
What would you guys like to do?
Oh, well, if we're all changing, what
Uh,
have we got to wear? Fine clothes. Ooh, a costume. How exciting. I'll save that one for later. Changing into my fine clothes.
Finley, changing?
Yeah, changing.
Nessa is definitely changing.
Okay.
Do we anticipate conflict on the road? Is it worth putting on my armor? It's just awfully restrictive.
I'm still unsure about you guys, so I'm.
Put it on.
Okay, if you insist. Just,
You see her put on what looks to be quite feminine clothing, which might be a little surprising. Like a long, flowy sort of dress with like cutouts and just maybe not what you'd expect by her personality. Which then she quickly starts covering with her armor, but
Nice. What would you guys like to do?
We need to figure out where we're going. What?
has anybody even heard of this town?
I.
What's it? Lasso? Nat?
Tasso, I believe.
Yeah, Tasso.
Tasso. I don't even know where we are now, let alone.
Why is
Just
it?
kind of look. You said the buildings were quite tall and quite nice looking.
Not nice per se. The area you guys are in is decently well upkept, but they're not super nice. So the kind of alleyway you're facing into goes down towards the water in front of you guys. Okay, so in front of you you've got like the dock right there, and then like I said, kind of like a boardwalk beach kind of area going up to the right and up to the left. The people in beige went over to the right,
Like toward the docks.
away from the docks. So it seemed
Oh.
like they were coming off the docks and then kind of towards, like, if you're facing south, they would be heading west, okay, away from you.
Is there like a building or something that we could sort of duck into?
You can attempt to duck into any of these buildings. Behind you, if any of you have looked that direction, you will notice that this alleyway runs a ways up, and down at the end of it, let me just give myself a refresher here. Yes. Down at the end of it, you can see pretty far away that there is what appears to be like a city wall.
I'm going to start heading in the opposite direction of all the people in beige.
Okay, towards the city wall.
The beige clothing that we took off, she's going to try to hide it
Okay.
somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. Roll sleight of hand.
Behind like crates or trash or something. That is a 14.
You find the same place that Trikirk came out of previously, and you're able to kind of shove it down in there. It's like a little area that you kind of like slid back into, so it's big enough that like you can kind of shove them in there. It's pretty dark. Seems like it's just kind of like a crack in like the building that you can like slide in there. So you're heading towards the castle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of cast my beige clothes aside.
Okay.
Head towards the castle.
I don't like his style. Shall we?
Oh, she was trying to collect all of your beige clothing and hide it. Get rid of it.
Okay. I thought it was just.
So if you all discarded it on the ground, she was gathering it.
Okay.
I just kicked mine to the side.
Yeah.
Am I walking past Nessa as I'm doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make some vaguely sexual remark into her ear and tap her on the butt as I walk past
What
her.
is the vaguely sexual remark?
I don't know. I haven't thought of this. I'm not actually that good.
You've got time.
I don't know. Something like I like a woman who cleans up after, or something like that.
He's going to look at you with fairly fierce eyes and say, "You get one of those, and you just used it."
I'll keep that in mind.
Roll initiative.
Did I say that out loud?
Does anybody remember anything?
I know my name. I know my name. Esht. Esht.
I'm gonna keep
It's gone.
going while you figure that out.
Ow! I wrote it on all of my tags. Pevensey. Esht Pevensey.
Would the others of you like to follow Kagan or...
I will follow Kagan as long as I determine that I feel like it's the correct direction.
Yeah, you
Away from the beige, then yes.
she'll follow me.
Currently, you have no idea what the correct direction is. You don't even know where you are. So,
Finley would be last to follow.
okay.
Does anybody, what's the last thing you remember? Anybody?
It was dark.
Very dark.
All of you, it seems like your guys' memory starts, like actual hard memory, like things you can remember, starts just before that bat got ripped off your head. Like a few moments before that, you felt yourself being jostled around with a bunch of people.
I was being touched. And I didn't
Roll a
like it.
perception check for me as well. And other than that, you have just vague memories, and you kind of know like what you're somewhat capable of doing in a battle.
6.
6. So much for that idea. You, what's your passive perception?
10.
10. Okay. You heard when you were taking bags off of people's heads while we were running away that every single one of them gasped in great shock.
Every single one of who?
Every one of them, when he pulled bags off, they gasped.
Listen.
Of like just us?
Nope. Of the other,
Or-
because he
oh.
ripped people's bags off while he was running
As
out.
we were running away.
Yes.
Okay.
In our hasty flight from whatever guards those were, I ripped a few bags off the heads of the folks in the throng with the badge, and they all seemed terribly surprised. Was it the same for you?
Were you not?
Well, obviously she
It was
tore
a
the
bit
bag
dark
off
and
me.
it was a bit light. I don't know. What's so surprising about that?
Which one of you has? Give me passive insight scores.
11.
13.
14. Oh, passive insight. Sorry,
Insight.
12.
12.
13.
What was yours?
13.
13. You two that had 13s, roll an insight check for me.
Oh, nat 20.
Yeah, that's like 18.
22.
You think from that information that all of the other people also have no memory.
Safe to say.
Kagan, it looks like you've connected a dot, or two dots as the case may be. You need two to connect. Anyway, what's on your mind, darling?
It would seem that all of us have no memory.
Well, yes. Oh, no, but the other
Yes, everyone in beige.
three dots connected.
With a beige line.
But to what end?
I'm sure we can figure that out at a later date, Esht. Shall we continue?
Yes, indeed.
You guys are heading up towards the castle, towards the north.
Yes.
Yes.
As you guys go along, give me 1 second. I gotta cut something out so that I don't give something away.
No seconds will be given.
As you guys go along, you notice that the city kind of changes from fairly well upkept to you begin to get into an area that looks incredibly welly upkept.
Incredible, Welly?
It looks very nice, hand it down to Ish. Like almost like you're moving towards the land, like a place where the royals would live. The three of you that didn't just get handed a note, please roll a perception check. I know we got a lot of them going right now, but
9.
12.
18.
18.
Plus.
You notice that your friend to your left here spots something, gets kind of a weird look on his face, and would you like to do anything with said weird look? Or
I'm walking over. Can't stop myself.
And he begins
Excuse
to
me.
walk towards
Hello?
a woman in a red dress.
Miss, madam, lady, in the red dress, hello.
She turns towards you. She kind of gives you like a half smile. Kind of waves, but it kind of has like a questioning look on her face.
Ish.
Do you,
What
do
was
we,
And then
that?
she's still too far away from you. And then she kind of walks back towards, like back into the city.
oh, that was terribly awkward.
What are you doing?
I just had the strangest feeling that I knew her from somewhere. And if I knew her, then surely she knew me. And maybe I could, I don't know. Just a passing fancy, I guess.
Well, let's try to keep those under wraps.
No promises, love. How very rude. How very, very rude.
Would you guys like to continue towards the walls?
Yes.
That's everybody's passive perception again.
10.
13.
14.
Those of you with a 13 or higher notice that As you're getting closer to the walls, you see that up on top of the wall, there is a collection of like what would seem to be pretty typical like city guards. And you also notice that there are a few of like a couple of those pirates kind of like mixed in the group of guards.
Okay, that was my next question.
Up on the wall, but they don't really seem like they're the pirates are kind of in like a group kind of hanging out on the wall. They're not really like moving around with the guards, if that makes sense. But they're all kind of looking out towards kind of the direction you guys are coming from.
Anybody getting a strange feeling about these pirates? Look, they're up on the wall.
So they are.
Huh.
Welcome to the party.
Does it seem sort of, does it seem sort of like some sort of like coup or overtaking? Does it seem hostile between the two groups?
From where you're standing at this point, they all seem totally pleasant. Like there seems to be no issue. They don't seem to be interacting per se, but the guards are kind of walking like routes
Kind of
along the thing.
Mutual agreement type.
Whereas the pirates are standing up there kind of in a group of like 3 or 4, kind of watching the front gate there.
It does seem that whatever we've just escaped from is sanctioned.
Yes, indeed. It looks like the pirate folk may have something to do with this.
It is broad daylight.
They're watching the gate. Is that the direction we're heading to?
Yes, you'd be heading you're heading like towards the wall, and to your left as you're getting closer you can see that you can kind of notice that there's a bigger road and a bridge there. Okay, so your road's gonna end, but there's a bridge, and then that's where like the gate is. So you can kind of see that as you're going along, as you kind of walk past like alleyways and stuff and
the
streets.
Pirates kind of look like they are looking for...
The pirates look like they're definitely looking around, but they're monitoring right there at the front of the thing.
I don't think we want to get into anything like that.
Is there traffic through the gate at all? Are they open, closed, people walking?
Open at the moment, and it seems like there is work happening. You will all now finally notice that you guys have, other than the pirates, you have only seen Goliath and giants. You have only seen people that are like 7 to 10 feet tall. Very large.
So the pirates are not Goliaths or giants, or are they? I'm sorry.
No, the pirates look
but
like
the guards are.
Yep, the pirates look like they're humans. The guards look like they're Goliaths. You start to get a sense from this town, from this city, that the Goliaths, the Goliaths are kind of not around the capital as much. You see much more giants going in and out there, and as you kind of were walking through the more desolate areas, you notice way more Goliaths. Okay, so smaller, more like 6.5 feet to 7.5 feet, whereas now as you're moving towards the capital, you notice going on in and out, it's mostly people 7 to 10 feet. Very tall, very giant-like.
So we're already noticing social discernings and things like that. Interesting.
Concern, given the relative size of our party, and everyone else, we are going to stick out like a sore thumb. Solutions. Does anyone know how to walk on stilts?
Never tried.
Nobody. Seriously, what are they teaching children these days? Back to the drawing board.
I don't know much of you, and I don't know much of them, so I'm not sure.
In my experience, at least from what I can remember, confidence will get you quite far.
Oh, I quite like that.
Oh boy.
That's what
What
you're
are you
dealing
looking
with.
at me?
I don't
That's what you're dealing with already over there.
Shall we just walk right in then? Assuming in is where we're walking. Yes? No?
That's why.
Well, I do agree. The more confident we appear, the less suspicious we look.
But we're already gonna look suspicious.
So I say we walk through like we own the place.
My thoughts exactly.
As you guys begin to walk towards the gate, you hear from the tower there, you hear the pirates yell, "There they are!"
Fuck.
Is this the part where we're confident?
This is the part where we run.
That was before. Oh, it's again time. No. Again time. Okay.
What all is around us?
You
Confidence
guys
is left the
are
building.
standing kind of like, you guys are standing on the far side, the south side of a bridge. There is like a stream that sure looks humanoid made. It does not look it does not look natural. It looks like it was kind of carved out. And so there's a bridge in front of you, and the entire rest of the city is behind you at this point, except for the kind of castle, the keep. You will also notice to your left that there are very large areas on the other side of the stream of what appears to be fields.
We should probably find the quickest way across, shouldn't we?
I say we make a run for it.
Yeah, they're coming, they're running down the thing. They're going to be coming out that gate right across the bridge towards you.
You said there are fields?
So to get to the fields, you'd have to cross the bridge
Cross
and
the
head to
bridge.
the left.
So we'd have to meet these guards, or these pirates.
Across.
Are the stairs open? Or is it like a tower where they're... And then we'll exit a doorway?
The stairs are inside the castle, inside the keep there. So you can't get up on the outside. You'd have to go through the main gate, where then there would also be guards. You guys do also notice that strangely, after these pirates yelled at, the guards just continued to walk. They did not do anything.
Ah, interesting. Not actionable though. How long is the bridge?
Pretty long, I'd say, because the bridge starts kind of weirdly. It starts a ways before the little stream, so I'd say probably 100 feet, maybe even a little bigger, probably 200 feet. It's a pretty big bridge.
And how tall is the wall? Estimating.
30 to 40 feet.
Oh, not high. We can try to cross the bridge and meet them halfway, or we can take another path. Quick decisions, quick decisions. What
Different
do we do?
path.
I have one for different path. Do we have another? Do we have another? Do we have another? Different path it is. Lead the way. Finley? Finley?
I'll go the other way.
All right. You're gonna head back into the city.
Yeah.
Okay. Which direction? Straight back. To your left. To your right.
To the left.
Okay. All right. Everybody, please roll an athletics or acrobatics check.
Finally. 21.
18.
12.
12. You guys manage to move pretty fast back into the city towards your left, and then I would need you all to also make a stealth check.
$16.
14.
7.
24.
What were you two guys?
14.
16.
Kevin carries you guys pretty good. You guys manage to kind of slide back into. You guys manage to slide back into an alleyway that feels relatively safe.
Nothing feels that safe right now.
Any sounds of pursuit?
There are currently no signs of pursuit. You guys are coming. If you guys want to place your characters here
Yes.
on the far end.
In the front, in the back?
Oh, in front.
She would be in front. That's not what I meant to throw.
Whoa.
Whoops.
Spiritual rocket sighting, everyone.
Oh my.
You guys got me.
So you guys can
Yo,
tell that
flustered, Jeff?
nothing is coming behind you. However, you can place these 5 guys coming from
This little
way.
alley?
Yep, coming down the alleyway.
Not normally this guy.
Sorry.
Who is in the front?
I was leading the way.
You were leading the way. Okay.
Oh, you're prone.
Sorry, love. It's alright. You gotta be prone once in a while.
Ayo.
Okay,
Plus 2.
then I need you to make me one more perception check really quick.
Okay.
You teething heavy.
I don't perceive nothing. That would be a 5.
All right. And then I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Road.
That's definitely what it should be. I got a 9.
7.
If I didn't see anything, I definitely can't react to it.
Did you roll perception?
Yeah. Wait, perception?
Or did you roll initiative?
12.
Okay. Do you have that pencil?
Yes.
Okay. 25 to 20. 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
12.
11.
What are you guys?
9.
7.
And I'm leading us. Tally-o.
You know, sometimes it just be like that.
I hope my reactions save me.
Oh, you guys can feel lucky because they rolled a 4. So,
Wow, I'm overjoyed.
so Kagan, you are up first.
That's a weird battle cry.
Oh yeah.
You notice in front of you, you hear coming down the road there, a group of guards. Can you push them out a little bit so they're kind of cresting the corner? You notice 2 of them just turning around the corner, and you feel like there might be more behind.
They're guards though, not pirates.
Oh, sorry, they are pirates.
Oh shit.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna pull out crossbow, shoot it.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll at the first guy. I will give you advantage because they're kind of like surprised coming around the corner.
Okay.
So
Did I roll a nat 20?
That's what it looks
Flop
like.
that over.
we'll just say you did.
Okay.
I blinked.
Alright, nat 20.
All right, roll damage.
Oh, shoot. What is my crossbow now? Sorry. Sorry. This is a very inconvenient time to grab the door. Okay. I know. This was so bad. Okay. Seven. That was underwhelming.
You also have sneak attack damage.
Ooh. What's that?
All right, you did 7 damage. Perfect. So
Did you double it for being a critical?
yeah, so it'd be 14.
Oh.
So the one in the front right there. Yep, that one drops.
Good shot.
Straight to the Highlands.
And
is it?
then we are to Nessa.
All right. So how far away are we?
Each square is 5 feet. So if somebody wants to count that out for each. These are hexagons actually.
Oh, I can see them.
I'm gonna see those.
Oh, yeah.
The distance, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That is so hard to see. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
Now do math. 31 times 5.
155 feet?
Yeah. Quite a ways away.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. She's going to use her whole action to move.
Okay,
Um,
so that's 60 feet.
That is 60 feet. So she's gonna move 60 feet. She's
One.
brandishing her glaive.
Okay.
She is charging.
All right.
Sorry, that's an old term.
You're good. That brings us, once you count that out, that brings us to Finley.
I'm going to move just my 30 feet, and then I'm going to cast Blade Ward against myself.
Okay.
Or not myself, and then I will prepare myself for a fight.
All right. And then Ish.
Oh boy. I guess we're doing this. She draws her daggers.
He fired the first shot for us, so we might as well.
She's going to, but she's going to stay right behind Finley.
Okay. The
Watch where you're going with
guy,
those.
the guy in front who just watched
Never
his
you mind what I do with these.
friend die is going to look down, and then go, there they are, and then he's going to run forward 30 feet, and the other guys are going to run 30 feet around the side of them. And then let me know if the guy in the back gets within about 80 feet.
Oh, these are
No, I mean, is the guy in the back
most, yeah, probably two.
probably 80 feet to
Mm-hmm.
Nessa?
Yep.
He is going to.
80 is about
oh.
here.
Just shout.
Okay, then the guy in the front, is he at 80?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy at the front is going to draw out a light crossbow and take a shot at you. So he is going to probably miss with a big old 6.
That's a miss.
So you're going to watch an arrow fly past your head, and then we are back to the top of the round. Kagan is just walking back in. This will be a good opportunity for us to remind you of our great sponsor at Ebonwood. Check them out, ebonwood.com. Get all your dice that you could possibly want. You are way back there.
Yep.
You dropped one person earlier, and they are now moving towards you. You heard them. The guy in front saw his friend die directly next to him, looked a little bit timid, and then ran towards you guys and took one shot at Nessa with a light crossbow.
I'm going to. Ooh. I'm gonna try to shoot him with my hand thing again.
What is the range on a hand crossbow?
30.
Okay.
30?
Can you?
It says 30 feet, 120 feet.
So you'll have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Um,
Or you can move and bonus action up to where Nessa is and shoot.
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
that.
Yep. So move her up right next to Nessa. Move him right up.
So you already took one down though.
And then go ahead and yeah, we'll just say she had an inspired shot.
Okay, apparently.
Inspiring.
24.
I'm feeling it.
Okay, you hit.
Nice.
Do your damage,
I'm not
and then
inspired,
remember
but
that you have
daggers
sneak
behind me.
attack damage on your features.
Okay.
So, okay, and you had advantage, I believe, because you hit with your like weapon that has weapon mastery on it.
Yes.
So you get your sneak attack damage. As you shoot this,
Do I know what my sneak attack damage is? Or is
yeah,
it-
go to your features.
Is it like 1d6 or
I think
something?
it's 2. Like we said earlier, we are learning the new rules. Give us time and patience.
Right. You don't need advantage on the attack if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet of the target. The ally doesn't have to have.
Yeah, but does it say the damage amount?
That's just what it says by sneak attack. Once per turn, you can add an extra 2d6 of
Ooh.
damage to one creature you with an attack.
Hit it with.
It says you with an attack. If you have advantage on the roll and the attack uses a
You with.
finesse or ranged weapon, the extra damages type is the same as the weapon's type.
You, however, as you shoot this crossbow, you feel like you got just the most amazing shot imaginable. Please roll 10d6
Oh my god.
and tell me how much the damage is. Here are 4 more.
I'm just gonna do it. Whoops. Okay, the first one was a 2 plus 29, so 31.
So you do, and then what was the original damage
Oh shit, dude. Oh,
from the other thing?
I don't know.
It's fine, it doesn't matter. The guy in front there, you 3 watch as
Oh, the original was 7.
Kagan shoots this crossbow bolt,
Oh wait.
and
No, it was 5. Sorry.
it hits this guy directly in the neck, and it hits him so hard, it literally just takes his head right off of his, like, it just falls right over, and then the guy's body slumps to the ground. So that guy in the front can lay down now too. And Kagan,
Glad I am not on the opposite side of that.
you feel like you're like super surprised at how powerful that attack was. Like that it just seemed weird, but also felt right.
That felt right.
Nessa.
It looked right.
Oh, let's see. How far is she now? I can't count those guys. I'm too far away.
This is still 80 feet.
80 feet. Okay. So she can move 30, 50. Okay. She is going to first give you an approving smile. Something about this just feels exhilarating. She's going
Ride on
to.
the orc.
And then she is going to again move 60 feet.
I mean, she is pretty horny.
Tusky too.
4 of them.
And
She's
then
got tusks too?
no,
You got, like,
Oh,
tusks.
no. But Nessa has 4 horns.
Horns
Oh,
and
yeah, that's
tusks.
true.
This could be a dangerous time.
It's like when you're in middle school and you have braces and you kiss somebody who also has braces and they get stuck together.
You guys were kissing each other in middle school?
Were you not?
If I was kissing my wife when she was in middle school, that would be a problem.
Well,
Yeah, that would probably be illegal.
Illegal happens.
Are you gonna do anything else?
I was just reading Action Surge, and it's a little different now.
Well, read it out loud.
On my turn, I can take 1 additional action, except the magic action.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't really help me unless I just wanted to close the distance, which I do. So I will use Action Surge,
Okay.
and
you're gonna
continue
run and stand right in front of that guy.
Sure am.
Just look like a menacing 7 foot tall.
She's smiling. Something
You said
about
you're
this
that
just
tall?
feels good. She's 6 feet tall.
6 feet tall, 6 foot woman. How tall is that with the horns, or is that?
That would probably add a good several inches.
That's what they always ask for.
Hey, about 6 inches.
Yes.
That brings us to Finley.
I am going to move my 30 feet closer. And then I think I'll be.
I mean, this is the horns are kind of
Oh yeah, they're kind of tucked back.
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually can. I can double that, right?
Oh,
Because of if I.
if you dash.
Okay, I'll dash. So 60 feet. And then I will try throwing a hand axe.
It'll be as a bonus action, so it'll be a disadvantage.
Will be at disadvantage?
Yeah,
Okay.
unless you have 2 weapon fighting.
No. Stay where you want to be. Okay. I have a 7 plus 9 total, so I do not hit.
You have 9. You had 9.
Yeah.
That misses.
So it was whizzing by everybody.
Yep. You guys watch as an axe whizzes past somebody's head, and that brings us to Ish.
Yeah, she's got to keep going up, but I think we're going to.
Hide behind Kagan.
Keep staying behind everyone. I like it.
Just very squishy. Also, these clothes are very expensive. Go on, get them.
I'm trying. I'm a little
Are you
slow.
gonna do anything with your motivational speech there?
Go on, get them.
It just says it louder.
But yes, I will, with my strident tones and brimming confidence, inspire Nessa.
Okay.
Nessa, the next time you fail a d20 test within the next hour, you can roll a d6 and add that to your total and maybe make it a success.
Is it just
Why,
failed saving
Thank
throws now?
you.
It is when they fail a d20 test.
Okay, so it can be like an attack, right?
Yep.
Okay. Give me 1 second. You, Nessa, in the process of that, having heard that incredible motivational speech, you feel extra inspired. And on the next time you take a roll, please actually roll a d12.
Okay.
And that'll bring us to the bad guys. The two right there will move up to Nessa, the two that are kind of close to her. So
Perfect.
Yep, and then the other guy is going to step over his friend's body and move. Can he make it to Finley with 30 feet of movement?
Going over
Just
somebody
about.
too.
Just before?
Yeah, they have 5 feet of space between them.
Okay, he is going to stop there and pull out his light crossbow then.
From that distance.
10
Yes.
feet. 15.
So
Alright, does a 18 hit?
It does.
Okay. I'm assuming a 12 does not hit.
It does not.
They pull out their scimitars, and they swing them at you, and one of them hits and does a whopping 2 damage to you. And the other one is going to shoot his light crossbow at Finley. It does an 18 hit.
subtract the d4 from that. This is my blade word.
Does a 15 hit.
Just barely.
Nice. Cheering for these little losers because they suck. Oh, yes. 7 damage.
Ouch.
Boom.
Nessa surprises herself with laughter at that hit.
He's like, that tickles. Kagan,
I'm a little sore.
it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna advance forward.
Okay. Just 30 feet.
Yep.
Too much party in my pants dance.
Oh my.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
Is that 30 feet?
Just about.
Oh, those squares are tiny.
Yeah.
A lot of mead.
Nope,
I'll
I'm 1 row
rectify.
behind.
Oh,
That.
I'm,
Little tag.
they're just smaller than I thought they were. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I'll shoot at the one messing with
Finley.
Everybody's messing with Finley.
You seem like you could use a little backup. 16.
16 hits.
Okay. For 9 points of damage, do I
You
have...
do get your sneak attack because you do not because they're within 5. They're not within 5 feet.
Oh.
But had you hit with that weapon previously?
Had I hit that one with that weapon?
Go to your features. Other way. Find like your weapon mastery. You should have. I think it's Vex.
Mhm.
Can you read that for me?
If you hit a creature with a hand crossbow and
Yes.
deal damage to it, you have advantage on your next roll,
Luck.
attack roll against the creature before the end of your next turn.
Okay. So you do not get your sneak attack damage because you had killed that other guy. So this is the number 1, and he's not within 5 feet. So you did how much damage?
9 points.
Okay. That one standing in front of you looks beat up, but you also find it pretty crazy because this time the arrow seemed pretty normal, whereas last time it was like the strongest shot you've ever seen.
Wow.
And that will bring us to Nessa.
Finally, she thinks. She is going to use her glaive. Yeah, let's do the one right in front of her.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, Perfect. I'm guessing this is a fail. It's a 10 to hit.
That does fail.
But due to the Gray's ability, I can deal damage even if I miss this creature equal to the ability modifier used to make the attack, which would be my strength, which would be 4. So
You also have a bardic inspiration if you would.
Oh yeah, what did you want me to
use
do with
that.
the D12?
D12. So if you want to do that instead of the grays, you can.
I'll save that for now,
Okay.
but I'll do the 4 damage then
4?
by
Okay.
grazing
Okay.
said pirate.
You, after swinging, you feel just like you know full well you can swing again.
Really?
You are confident.
She's going to swing again. And this time she's going to use that. Oh. So that would be a solid...
Solid.
12 to hit.
Ooh, you just hit.
A little sloppy.
Wow. She's a little... She's... You know, she's
Yeah,
just
we're
trying
all-
to figure this
She's
out
surprised
again.
by the fact that she's making another attack.
Yeah.
11 points
11 points of damage.
of grazing damage.
That one drops. And guess what, Nessa? You are confident you can swing again.
Oh,
What?
Shit.
Holy.
She's loving
Go
this.
Nessa.
Okay, that's a little better this time. So that's 16 to hit.
That hits the guy to your right there.
And that does 10 points of grazing damage.
Okay, he is still up. But guess what?
You feel like you can swing.
You
again.
feel like you can swing one final time.
Ooh, that's going to be a solid 9 to hit.
You swing and miss. So that
So
guy's
that would be
standing
the
there.
4 damage then for grazing.
Okay, so you
Wait, let me make sure that's
swing
only-
past him.
Once per turn,
Like
or how
a
does that work?
human weed whacker. Or tiefling weed whacker.
Where'd that go? Yes. Yeah, so it'd be 4 damage.
4 damage. So you swing a 4th time. You feel yourself just barely graze at him with that 4th swing, and he drops to the ground.
What does that look like to the rest of us? Just like a blur of motion?
The other 3 of you are
Yeah.
kind of taken aback by how fast and how many times Nessa was able to attack. It seems very off to you guys from what you think you know of each other at this point.
Dangerous. Kind of inspiring though.
And that brings us to Finley with one guy standing just 10 feet in front of you.
I am going to mumble some words, and then energy orb will shoot out of my hand towards him and miss.
What are you casting right now?
Sorcerer's Burst.
Okay.
That'd be an 11.
11 misses. So you guys watch as a sorcerer's burst. Is that a
Is
cantrip?
that a new spell? I think that's new.
I think it's newish. I think it came in later, but I might be wrong.
Okay.
Maybe it is completely new. It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Can you give me the cantrip scaling that it says down at the bottom of the spell?
The damage increases by 1d8 when you reach level 5, 2d8, level 11, 3d8, and 17, 4d8.
Okay. You felt when you shot that sorcerer's burst that if you would have hit, it would have been incredibly powerful. You watch as it shoots off past him, smacks into the building, and takes a massive chunk out of the building.
It can be whatever damage, so I don't know how you want to play that off.
You just tons of damage, smacks into the building. And then the last bad guy having seen some of this craziness, is going to turn and run 60 feet straight down towards me.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
What are you using as a weapon?
My glaive.
Glaive's got reach.
Yeah,
Go.
you get Nessa gets an attack of opportunity as he runs by.
She'll gladly take it. 12 to hit.
Just hits.
I know. This die has got to go away.
Or keep it. Maybe it'll get hot.
Ooh, 14 points.
So you swing as this guy is running by, and you just like lop his head off, and he falls to the ground.
I feel like she's just like covered in blood, but like smiling, her pointy little teeth.
You are dangerous.
What would you guys like to do? You, if you remember from the beginning of the battle,
like you
you
enjoyed
were
it a little.
here because
It felt right.
you were here because you guys had decided to very
Life or
confidently
death always feels right.
step into the castle, and now you are running from the castle guard / the pirates that were at the keep.
I feel safe to say I'm feeling a bit more confident.
You're the only one, I think.
Yes, but as we've seen before, confidence does not get you everywhere. Sometimes, and Asht will mince over and pluck at the sleeve of this one with the neck gouge, or
With his head blasted off
Yeah.
by Kagan.
death becomes him.
Are you
And pluck
gonna
at
do
his
like
sleeve.
Tropic Thunder?
Ooh.
Like
But she
drink the blood.
Yeah.
will start.
Yeah, because he thinks it's fake.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
Back to you.
We'll start peeling off the clothing.
Okay.
How do you all feel about putting on a show? Holds it up in front.
I don't hate that idea.
Whatever we need to do to get out of here.
Disguise ourselves.
Sounds like a good time.
Spins in a circle. Yay! Let's begin.
Are you guys going to like just try and fit it on over your already existing armor?
I'm not trying that hard. I'm just slipping it over.
No, I'm going whole hog.
Slapping our clothes back into the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
What is your current armor class?
13.
Ooh.
And without leather armor,
You're just
12.
your armor class is just 12 now, just the same as theirs was. There, you guys are, as you guys are changing, you begin to hear commotion coming from like the other end of the streets
Where we just came from.
where you just came from.
Perhaps we should move the bodies into this alley.
Good idea.
I'm not so strong, but I'll try to help.
So we'll try to grab a couple and just drag them.
I have no strength.
After you guys drag the bodies into the alleyway,
Could be worse.
where would you like to head?
back the way we came, yes?
That's where the commotions come from.
So if you head,
Now,
okay, so
rest.
if you head that way, you're going to be heading back towards the docks. Okay, like not directly towards the docks, but kind of back towards the water. If you head that way, you're going to be heading kind of back up the street, and then to your left would be back to the keep. Okay, if you head this direction, everybody give me a perception check.
Now, historically,
Oh gosh.
20.
Nice,
17.
nice.
8. I perceive nothing.
We traded.
6.
We
Yeah, not
traded.
good.
The two of you that got pretty good rolls also notice this way that a little ways down, it appears to turn into like the merchant area of the city. You notice a lot of people moving in and out of shops, coming out with like new clothing, new weapons,
We should head that way.
stuff like that.
We could blend in.
Counterpoint, we are dressed like pirates.
I got half of their clothing on me correctly, and the other, I'm like, yeah, you are. I haven't got there quite.
Excellent point. What are we doing? Do we need to go shopping, or are we trying to get the hell out of Dodge, as it were?
Hell out of
You still
Dodge.
have no idea where you're going.
I say we either
Perhaps we can gather information.
Yeah, figure out how to get to this town.
But is that a 4-man job, though?
Maybe 3.
Men. You know what I meant.
I say so there are other guards coming towards us.
Not yet, but you can
Not yet.
hear down at the end of the road that it sounds like there is commotion down the streets, and that you have about 30 seconds to make a decision. You know that to this direction brings you back towards the docks.
Okay. I say we either run from this place or we act like the guards who are looking for us and try to convince them that we're on their side.
I'm confident that I was born to be convincing, but I will gladly accede to the whims of the group. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
I'd rather move. But
Agreed. To where though?
2 for moving, tiebreaker. Or maker, as the case may be.
I say we go to the merchants.
I say we stay and speak to him.
Yes. Ooh, an opportunity presents itself. Shall we?
Very
Down
well.
around the corner walks. Let's see if I have enough of these guys. 4. Put those guys there. There are 4 pirates. These guys seem all the way down at the end. They're Finley. These guys seem bigger. Like they just seem like the bigger, stronger, more well-equipped version of these pirates.
What do you think about those, Nessa?
And the one in the front says, "Who's all wearing clothes? Who's all wearing
the pirate clothes?
The best I can.
I've also grabbed Dirt Grind.
Nessa's trying to kind of kick the leg of this pirate a little further in.
They're down around the corner. It's fine.
Cool.
Good.
I'll give it to you.
Drop kick. Sorry, love.
The front pirate looks at Ish right there in the front and goes, "Hey, did you see anyone come this way?"
No.
Okay.
Just us. That snort was out of game.
Your outfit looks a little. You look a little fat.
Thank you.
Hey, have you been on shore too long? Do you need to go back on the ship?
Are you questioning my sea legs?
Well, since your insignia is one below me, then yes, I think you need to be sent back to the ship, as with all of you. But for now, I need you to go find those people.
Do you have any leads where to look?
Last I heard, there was rumors that they were seen heading towards the merchants or possibly towards the docks.
That's odd. I heard Tasso.
Where did you hear that?
In the merchant quarter.
That's a long ways away.
We just came from the merchant quarter. That was all the scuttlebutt.
So you said there was no one in the merchant quarters?
No one.
No one that you were looking for?
Yes.
Okay. You head back down that direction towards the merchant quarters and look again. We're gonna go back to watch up in the keep.
In case they're going to Tasso.
No, in case they're going towards the keep, you idiot.
Right.
Everybody please roll a deception check really quick.
Deception, not performance.
Oh, come
I feel like this is the
You
role
can-
of a lifetime here.
15.
You can do performance.
Both of them were terrible.
23.
17.
15.
8.
The lead pirate walks up to you.
Me?
Yep. And goes, "Don't see many orcs in the pirates. How did you get into our ranks?"
Oh, he's land sick. Look, no tusks.
Shut up.
Shut it up.
I was an honorary recruit.
Who brought you in?
I can tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
That's enough. Go find them. And then he turns and heads back the other direction with his party.
I think that went lovely, don't you all?
That was
Nice.
wonderful, Ed.
Nice work.
Swimmingly.
I'm quite impressed.
Alright. You've proved me wrong. You do have some sort of purpose, I guess.
High praise from you.
Very well. Let's go.
You guys are aware now that the people think that you are the guards going towards the merchants, which would seem to indicate that there's probably no pirates currently near the merchant shops.
That's where I would like to go to gather information. Perhaps figure out some sort of idea of where this Tasso place is. Maybe they know what the hell is happening here, as they're essentially kidnapping people and openly moving them about town.
Or maybe dressed like this, though.
Yeah, I'd say
more.
we lose this clothing, tuck it away.
Fair enough. This alley shit and piss is getting itchy.
You think not dressed like this?
Well, unless you disagree.
I don't know. Since since we don't know who else is in this town, I say it might be wise to continue dressing like guards,
Like pirates.
like pirates.
Pirate gods. Pods. Gyrates?
No. We can keep the clothing if you think it's best.
Still washing my face.
At least for now, until we get more information.
Don't know why I even did that. Their faces were clean.
It added to the theatrics.
Thank you.
Welcome.
A little too much.
I appreciate your honest feedback, and I will not spit in your food tonight.
Thank you very much.
You guys begin to head towards the merchants. As you walk into the merchant area, it is the busiest place you've been in yet. It is also the most diverse. So you see giants and Goliaths, You also see humans and halflings and some dwarves. Just a smattering. Like this seems like it's like kind of a port town area where everybody's kind of like doing stuff, making and selling goods, right? You notice like blacksmiths and other things like that. One shop sticks out in all of your guys' minds just a little bit. There is a shop with a sign on it that says, "In a faraway land, ... and you with a map below it. And the shop seems like it might have the information you're looking for.
I say we turn in there.
Being lost, I do suppose a mappery would be the right place to begin.
Seems a little too easy.
Why can't things just be easy for once? I assume, I don't know, I don't remember anything. Nessa, thoughts?
Well, I do appreciate that there's a bit more diversity here. A little easier to blend in.
You do not see any tieflings.
It's because they're racist.
Speciesist.
Yes.
New rules here.
New rules, new words.
Speciesist.
Maybe we can stop at a haberdashery and get you a hat. Something with frills.
Perhaps a mask for you.
Well, I don't know what a mask would do.
So perhaps you can gather some information for us?
Oh, did you think I was volunteering?
You silver tongue?
Flattery will get you everywhere. On it.
So do you head into the in a faraway land?
Yes.
Is anybody else?
I'm going to stay outside. Now, are these is there like little alleys in between these buildings? Are they kind of all like butt up to each other?
There are places that you could sneak around. You could also, I mean, you're in pirate outfits, and you kind of notice that like the people in the merchant town, the merchant area, they're like aware of you guys, but not really like.
Paying a lot of attention.
You kind of get some dirty looks, but nothing more than that. Like you kind of like occasional people will be like, will kind of give you like a oh, those people kind of thing. But it's not like they're offended by you so much as just kind of like they just don't really like your type.
I would definitely like to find a spot where I can get out of this pirate garb then.
Okay. There's a place. There's a little alleyway right to the side there of the map maker.
Perfect.
Would anybody else like to?
Did you say among all of the different people that we saw, there's some orcs as well?
You do not see any orcs in this area.
Okay.
Speciesist.
You see mostly, like I said, mostly
What did I
dwarves, human, halflings.
I said speciesist.
Oh.
I get it.
You did.
Got it.
We're
I thought
alone here apparently.
God, I said something insensitive.
No.
You also get the sense from interacting with that one pirate that typically orcs are not seen here because typically orcs don't sail here.
Okay. I am not a typical orc. I'm gonna like kind of ditch the pirate garb and walk into the map.
You're gonna walk into the map shop as well.
I'm gonna ditch the garb and I'm gonna go in with them as well.
Did you keep the pirate garb on?
I did, but I did wash my face.
Okay. The three of you, as you walk in, you notice this is a large shop for a map maker. Like it's like there's maps, like there are like maps hanging down, like big posters and stuff. Like it seems like it seems like this town and this map maker is like the hub of like he knows the whole world you're living in from his maps. Like he's
Wow.
done a lot. There's been a lot of cartography that's happened that's come back to him. Okay. You also notice that, to your kind of surprise, expecting to see, again in a big building, big tall building, you see standing behind the counter. You definitely can tell because you can see like kind of his thighs sticking up above the counter. You know that this is actually a dwarf that is standing there, kind of like he's propped himself up where his counter is tall enough for giants, but he clearly is like on a step stool basically, okay? And then he sees you come in first, and he kind of goes, how can I help you?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. First of all,
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with whom? Wrong with me? Whatever do you mean?
Why do you sound like that?
Like what? Happy?
Like not like you're kind.
Oh, sometimes we do bits, don't we? Just a bit of fun.
How can I help the other two of you? I'll get to this strange pirate in a minute.
I'm not gonna act like I'm with them.
Oh.
Just
How can I
browse
help
over
you,
here
sir?
then. Thank you.
I was wondering if you could give me a lay of the land, good sir.
Which land are you looking for?
The one that we're in right now.
Why, of course. He reaches over and grabs out a map and hands it to you.
Many thank yous.
I will pull it up for the rest of you, even though you guys don't know it yet. Why do you need a map? Don't you know your way around?
Sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze. I'm just visiting, just passing through.
Passing through to where?
I go many places, wherever the wind blows me.
Oh, how did he think that you should have sounded? I don't understand.
Why are you talking to the weird pirate?
Because I can. Who tells me
He's
I can't?
clearly not a pirate. You can hear his stupid accent.
Stupid.
How's he supposed to?
Like a pirate. What do you mean? Haven't you ever met a pirate before?
Yeah, everybody sounds different.
All of the pirates have sounded the same to me.
Different.
Where are you going? I can tell you the best way to get there.
Well, I've heard there's quite a tasty bar in the village of Tasso. Is that correct?
But there are two. Which one are you looking for?
Oh well, either. I like to sample the local varieties at the watering hole.
He will tell you that there is the Golden Shore and the Hare and the Turtle Brewery. What would you like to know about them?
Well, I'm a connoisseur of sorts. What has the best brew?
He needs shorts.
Well, if you go to the Hare and the Turtle, they have great ale.
I'm a sucker for a good ale.
However, if you go to the Gold Coast, they have these things called mixed drinks. They are quite delicious.
What is in a mixed drink?
Depends
On?
what you order. Some have mead mixed with oranges.
That sounds delicious. I think I'll try them both.
Are you looking for anyone in particular?
Not any one. Just, I like to sample fine alcohols and spirits.
Have you tried the bars around here?
I have not yet. I heard many people out in the town square talking about how great the mead was in Tasso, so I thought I would give it a try myself.
Oh, I would definitely try the Golden Shore.
The Golden Shore. And where are we now, good sir? How would I make my way there?
You don't know where you are?
Well, like I said, I'm new to the area. I might have had a bit too much last night, if you know what I mean. Not quite sure where I woke up this morning.
He kind of steps down off of his thing and walks around the counter. And he walks. How tall are you again?
6'7".
Okay. So he's like 3.5 feet. So he kind of walks around and he goes.
Alright. Lean over.
And he goes. You're going to Tasso, and you don't know what happened last night. Have you met someone named Trukirk?
Doesn't ring a bell. Tell me about him. Sounds like an
Please
interesting...
roll a deception check for me.
Ooh. A 9. Thought I was supposed to be good at this.
He says, clearly you're lying. I've seen many people. You have met Trukirk. Are these idiots your friends?
My kind has no friends.
Are these idiots with you?
I've never seen them before in my life.
Are you with her?
Kagan, are you about done yet?
I'm hungry.
Have you guys
darling.
met Trukirk?
Wee little guy, real ugly.
That's him.
Oh, was that a secret?
Never heard of him.
I met him in Flash.
Sorry.
There was supposed to be 4 of you.
What would those 4 be doing?
There was supposed to be 4 of you. Where is the 4th?
Well, as you can clearly tell, it's not us, but just out of curiosity, what would the 4 of them be doing?
Do you remember anything before today?
Oh, fuck knows.
Do you remember where you were born?
Oh, fuck, I don't.
Where is the 4th?
I just remember seeing you guys, that's it.
Sounds like an old wives' tale.
You, stupid pirate. Where is the 4th?
Did we lose Nessa?
Nessa, darling.
Where did she go?
We may have lost her.
Can I do an insight check or whatever
Sure.
to see if I trust this guy?
I actually have no idea where you are right now.
Wow! These guys are going in prison. 5.
Everything that he has said so far seems 100% above board.
Bored?
Yes.
With my
You don't know
very-
where she is?
Even with my very limited insight, I feel like.
Do you know where she is?
We'll find her later. What do the 4 of us need to know?
No, find her now and bring her back here immediately.
So you can call the guards on us? I think not.
If I was going to call the guards on you, I already would have. He then walks over towards the door. He locks it from the inside.
But
How are we supposed to find the 4th now?
I assume she's outside. I don't know.
She's not in here.
You go find her. He unlocks the door and kind of ushers you out to go find Nessa.
I think I should better stay here with you, good sir. Finley, go find the girl.
Why me?
I'm incompetent. Sorry.
We're aware.
Because if he decides to turn on us, I can squash him a lot easier than you can.
That is true. I will go.
Are you hiding super well, or
I'm not really hiding. I'm kind of just like
Okay.
my back against the building.
So as you walk
Watching,
out and
looking.
kind of around the corner there, you all notice her.
And?
You're being summoned. The other two are in, and the person they're talking to wants all four of us.
Fuck. Okay. Fuck. She's gonna grab a weapon. Just have it.
As you guys step back into the room, the door will slam behind you and you will hear it lock. And that, my friends, is where we are going to take our intermission for the night. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Ooh, hotel.
Dive into the frosty abyss of gaming excellence with our Celestial Frostglass dice set. Experience the crisp allure of the sharp-edged resin dice in a captivating frosty blue, enhanced by the enchanted dance of the red and gold foil. These dice aren't just tools, they're relics of cosmic beauty, ready to elevate your tabletop adventures. Your epic journey begins with the roll. Wield the magic of the cosmos in your hands. Celestial Frostglass, wielded by Gully.
Welcome back. We did not forget about you guys. We just had to make a quick deal with the puppy and a little bit of a food run. Never mind the crunching you hear to my left.
Just ASMR.
It's just a little D&D ASMR. Just real quick reminder, guys, of just a couple things we didn't cover previously. Next week, we're back with, I believe, is technically Group 2, I think is what we call it. Our groups are super confused. And then I do believe the week after that is actually going to be, at least in part, a pretty big blowout episode with everybody or a large group of people back together. So you're going to definitely want to tune in for that one, because those are always crazy and quite hot, because 13 people in this room gets sweaty. If you're a big fan of sweat, there's a seat back there in the back for you. You can watch us all sweat.
Guilty.
Fair enough. So just giving you those quick reminders. And then just as always, check out Ebonwood, man. They rock. They do so much for us. They are awesome people. And we are super grateful for everything they do for us. Just a real quick reminder of kind of how we got to where we're at in the campaign. Everybody had a burlap sack taken off of their face. We brought them in one at a time. It took them a little bit of while to find their way towards the map maker where they are now. Along the way, they fought a group of the pirates that they are running from. A few of them noticed that while using their skills and abilities that they were
Terrible.
and also some of them noticed that they were incredibly strong.
I was gonna say terribly powerful, maybe.
Yeah, terribly
gotta be the
powerful,
horns.
super impressive. And now they are currently
I'm getting there.
all just stepped into a faraway land, which is in a faraway land, which is the map maker for in this town. And so that is where we're gonna step right back in right now. So the door closes behind you guys as you step in. You see these two standing in front of you. And from the side, right where the door closed, you see a dwarf walk out. Okay, you've seen this guy before. You see this dwarf walk out, and he goes, "Ah, yes, the four of you are here.
You sure there wasn't a fifth?
What took you guys so long? Didn't your Kirk give you guys a map to find me?"
Most certainly did not.
"It was in the bag that he gave you."
Who had the bag? Finley, didn't you have the bag?
No.
I have the bag.
We emptied it. Well, I say we, but really it was Nessa. Emptied the bag out. I didn't see a map.
You dumped everything out.
Nessa's gonna look at you.
I'm gonna turn around as if I'm looking at some of the maps on the walls. I quick pull it out of my shirt and go, oh, I wonder if it's this map right here that I found in this pile of
The
maps.
dwarf will snatch it from your hand and go, "You idiot!"
How was I supposed to know?
And then he will
I feel so dumb.
he will unfurl the map, and you will see this beautiful map that is on the screen in front of you, which is a map of the city with a very, very clear circle of the map maker.
I think I can see my house from here.
And then he will see, as
How do
he
you know where your house is?
Just a guess.
as he kind of rolls the thing out, he's going to be like, "This is a map of the city of Chem." It's a stupid name. That freaking idiot that came king recently renamed it. It's dumb. His name is stupid. Anyways, you guys were supposed to come here right away. It took you guys hours.
We got here as fast as we could.
No, you didn't, you idiots.
All circumstances aside,
Truly is a
Got
miracle.
here
Here
as
at
soon as
all,
we-
actually.
You are a weird pirate. Take off that stupid outfit. You're very
Why-
tall.
Just right here.
Have you ever thought about
Stripping
a
naked in
smaller
the shop.
individual? Are you single?
This is getting all the action.
How come I'm the one half naked and Nessa's the one getting hit on? That's all I
I'm
want.
not into weirdos.
Why
or
don't you think
dudes,
about that?
Or they, thems, or I'm just not into you. Let's be real.
I'm making an awful lot of assumptions.
Have you ever
there.
thought about someone shorter?
And I'm just not into you.
Give it time.
So, why didn't Turkey Jerky just tell us
Kirk.
that there was a damn map?
And hide
What is
I'm
it?
sorry,
No.
but the man you recruited
I
was
did not
extremely
recruit him.
cryptic.
He's an idiot.
he is an idiot.
He
indeed.
is.
and
So are
creepy.
you.
But we can all agree that Turkey Jerky is an idiot.
Kirk.
It's a fitting nickname. He's quite.
Okay, anyways, I gave you the map already. Can you show them the map? You guys, I am going to tell you now where you are because you were
Well, you just
never
told us.
told.
Chem?
Chem, but you are in the land of Kratuga.
Sorry,
As you can
these-
see on this map that the idiot here that kept the other map has.
I would pronounce this Tratusia.
I do have to say
Well,
that is
you
much
won't-
more pleasant on the ears.
I would agree, otherwise that I is pretty pointless.
I am just shocked that you know how to read.
I'm sure I would shock you with a lot of things about me.
Ooh, do tell.
When you
only
when you
we
take
knew any
over,
of the things about
when
us.
you are the king of this land, you can pronounce it the way you choose. But for now, it is Kratuga.
Can you perhaps explain what the hell is going on?
Seconded.
I can only explain a little bit. You guys have been recruited by Kirk.
We were not.
He's working for somebody. Don't tell anyone I told you. And that person that he's working for, needs you to get to that town, Tasso.
Kirk told us to meet him in Tasso.
Yes.
Help us get us there. You get us there.
Yes. Did he tell you where to meet him?
That's what we're trying to figure.
A bar.
bar.
It's at a bar.
There are 2 bars.
Yep.
Yes, you told me that.
Idiot.
Which
Did
one?
he say which one?
No.
He did not specify it was the mead one or the mixed drink one. I want to try them both.
You probably will have to, because I don't know which one he spends time in. Have you seen him? He's ugly.
I can't believe they even let him in.
Me either. Anyways, you have 2 options for getting to Tasso. You
Which
can
are?
either go by road. It will take you approximately 3 days.
Or
Long.
There will be less risk of seeing pirates, as pirates like the water.
So I'm assuming the other is by boat.
Correct. It would take you only a day.
Who are these pirates?
They're the corsairs of the Golden Coast.
This doesn't sound familiar. They seem to be working in conjunction with the guards. This is surprising. And they're marching people around the city with bags over their heads, and people don't seem to be bothered by this.
I told you that new king.
Chem.
Yes, he's an idiot. Kind of like you guys. And he is doing things that...
Has anybody ever told you catch more flies with honey?
What is a fly?
you not have flies here?
This idiot doesn't know.
Sting away, little guy, sting away.
Anyways, he is in with bad folk. And he is using the pirates for something, and we do not know what.
So the king is behind this. So
He has declared himself the king, yes, because he killed off, at least as far as we're aware, he killed off the previous king.
Sounds like too many assumptions.
how long ago did this happen?
A couple months ago.
So this is all very new. And the king is collecting, using the pirates to collect us, but nobody knows why.
No, he's just using, well, to collect you guys, yes, more of you guys. All of the other people you saw.
What's the commonality?
At one point you were all wearing beige. We don't know yet. I'm just part of the crew trying to get you guys to Tazo. Somebody will tell you there more about your mission.
So you suggest we go by road?
I didn't even finish suggesting the other option.
Well, what's the other option? Let's
If you
hear it.
go by river, it will take you 1 day. I will set you up with a crew. You will have a little bit more risk, but you will get there significantly faster.
Question for you. We very crudely pretended to be pirates,
How dare you?
It worked out quite well.
which seemed to work pretty well. Do you
Yeah.
think perhaps it would be wise to make this journey in pirate garb as well?
You even thought Ash was a pirate.
If you go by road, they'll know for sure. There's no pirates on the road.
But if we go by boat dressed as pirate?
But you would have to find a boat, which there are none that you can probably get, that has their symbols on it. Otherwise, you will look very out of place.
I'm
I thought you said
already
you
out
could
of
set us up with a
place.
crew.
A crew of people that are not pirates.
On a not pirate boat.
More people I
Just
don't know.
typical merchants. The
All right.
best dwarven sailors you've ever met.
Orland sailors?
I thought that was an oxymoron.
Well, what's the harm in going with
Do you even
them?
know what that means?
Do you know what it means?
One left out
I
of a
will
dozen
once you
rights.
tell me.
Stories for another time, my good sir. What's the harm in going with your crew?
With my crew on the water, there are occasional random stops along the way.
Occasional random stops.
Typically by the guards, but as you guys have seen, the guards and the pirates seem to be, I think I've heard the word cahoots before.
Sounds
It is.
dirty.
Sounds what?
That could be fun.
Sounds what?
Dirty. Wishful thinking, just me. Moving on.
I will give you guys a minute to decide. You have the map. You can see the river and the rough way you need to go on the road on that map.
I want to know what Finley thinks. You've been awfully quiet, so your head must be full of thoughts. Want to share them with us?
Just thinking of lots of people that we don't know, and we don't know each other yet. But I'd like to try to figure out some old thoughts of my own and figure out what we need to do.
Decision pending.
Not.
So far, I know I want to stay around Nessa. She's a brute.
I'm going to choose to take that as a compliment.
That's all it was meant.
I vote we travel by boat.
I agree. I say we risk the random stops. I'm
High
confident we
risk,
could take them.
High reward. Is there what?
A little less time to travel.
But is there
My
any
thoughts
danger
exactly.
in taking it slow?
They're not in danger in taking it slow.
I think there's more opportunity in 3 days than there is in 1 day for shit to go awry.
More opportunities to be noticed, you mean?
Yes.
I would agree. I think there's more risk.
And you're such a phenomenal actor.
Actor, actress. These are but
Yes, you do
passing
talk a lot,
titles.
that's true.
Yeah, we'll have to remedy that sometime.
Was that a proposition?
Possibly.
Oh my. Sounds like we're all going by river.
If you're into short guys, I know some. Not me,
Good. That ship has sailed.
because he's also pretty short. Not
Is
quite
that a
as short
pun?
as me.
You noticed. I do like you.
Have you guys made a
Feeling is
decision yet?
mutual, Ash. I believe we're going by boat.
Okay. Is that agreed upon?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
the ship can't leave until tomorrow morning. So you guys will have to hide out on the roof tonight.
On the roof.
On the roof.
Yes, the roof of my shop.
You don't have a cellar, a basement, perhaps?
I'd take a closet.
It is too risky that they would come search the premise.
But they wouldn't search the roof. It seems awfully conspicuous.
Well, if they search the roof, there is one entrance. And you can take care of them.
No exit.
It's a bottleneck. You just kill them one after another.
Not all of us have endless strength.
I will also give
And
you...
endurance. I
I
mean,
will-
I do, but I don't know about the rest of my comrades.
I will give you the key so that you can lock yourself on the roof. And then you can get down whenever you need to.
Do you have anything to eat around here?
Blankets.
Blankets, that's also a good idea.
pillows, Cushions.
He hands each of you guys one night of just rations. So like just nasty tack. And he drops a pot of water on the table and says, "Eat up."
Dwarven hospitality.
And then follow me to the roof.
Alright.
Do you guys head to the roof?
Mm-hmm.
That's about time.
All right. When you get on the roof, it is pretty basic. Nothing super spectacular about the roof, just a pretty flat roof. I'm trying to find something really quick. Boop, 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 boop. Are you guys going to set up any kind of watches?
I do believe that would be wise.
Agreed.
Blood, birds. No. I'm exhausted and I'm going to sleep.
I will take the second watch.
Should I split it in thirds?
I can take first or last.
I'll thumb warrior for it. Or would you prefer to arm wrestle?
As you wish.
You guys gonna arm wrestle?
Sure. She feels slightly intrigued by this.
Okay. Please both make a strength check.
Ooh.
Thought you were done with that die.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
But now you want it because it's going to roll good.
Oh, Chuck. Oh.
Are you adding to your strength?
Just my strength
Yeah,
modifier.
Okay.
11.
16.
You move Nessa one step closer. Go ahead and roll
So
again.
what?
It's a finale.
To winning.
To
Gonna
finish?
Yeah. Finishing Nessa off.
I sure do. Inspiration. 16 again.
I got a 16 again.
I'm always
Alright,
inspired.
for the first time.
I understand still.
You guys stay right there, just hanging on. Roll it again.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh,
24.
13.
You feel as Nessa just gets this big, anger, flips you all the way over back to the other side. So now you're one over to your side.
Way to go, Nessa.
Are we still doing it?
Ooh.
13.
7.
You guys are back in the middle.
Cool.
We need to figure out a different way to.
I'm counting it.
Are you
Feeling-
making noise? Are you grunting?
Oddly attracted to you at this moment.
Ooh.
That wakes me.
Likewise.
9.
16.
Damn it.
Back over one side for Kagan.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, natural 1.
Oh, 5.
By the time you guys figure this out.
Smack Nessa's arm down onto the table. And now you get to decide whether you're going to take first or third. Or make out, I suppose.
It is awfully tempting. But I lean in real close, like I'm faking like I'm gonna kiss her. And I'll say, lady's choice.
I'll take first watch. Thank you.
Delightful.
And she gives you a wink.
All right. So first, second, third.
Sounds
Her
like
stomach
I just,
hurts a little bit.
Yours or Nessa's?
Nessa's.
Oh.
Feeling something she hasn't felt in a while.
I don't know what that was.
Go ahead
Take a shot.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Oh my god. 12.
As the sun begins to set, you get a feeling that it is getting quite cold, and you kind of notice yourself throughout the night as you're kind of doing this watch. You kind of notice yourself kind of standing up a little more regally and a little more tall throughout the night. You just kind of feel like you're just I like being up on this high perch, being tall and over the land kind of thing. And then would you like to wake up Finley?
Yes. I would.
Finley, please roll a perception check for me.
Wake up. Just kidding.
10.
Your watch goes by. Goes by without
Bye, go.
much
I don't know all at once.
issues. You don't hear the city on second watch seems really quiet. The only places you notice lights still being on are back at the keep, where you guys tried to walk into, and then kind of back down by the dock. But you don't really hear a whole lot. You can just kind of tell those places just stay lit. There's a lighthouse down by the dock. As you kind of go through the night, though, you start to get this kind of pit in your stomach. And you start to think, kind of like have these like, almost like visions and flashes in your mind of like, kind of like bad things that you maybe have done. You see some people kind of maybe running away from you. Some people that seem very scared of you.
Me.
Would you, and then that ends your watch. Would you like to wake up? Okay.
Yes.
Please roll a perception check.
Me?
Me?
Oh,
I thought you meant Chuck.
Sorry.
I'm always perceptive.
12.
You notice mainly the same things. You do notice as your watch is going along, you begin to see the sunrise, and you kind of notice as like shops kind of start turning their lights on, and people kind of begin to move about. And then as you're looking down, you
Can I read this now?
you can. As you're looking down, you notice many things, including that, and then you kind of hear the.
This is while I'm on the roof.
That's on your while you're on the roof. He's kind of off in the distance now because it took you guys too long to get to the shop. As you guys are standing, like as you're finishing up your watch, you hear a knock. Let me in. It's time for us to go to the ship.
Wake up, princess.
How very dare you? Is it even dawn yet?
You guys are sure this is the dwarf's name that you still have not gotten?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure this is dwarf. No name.
Did we ever get his name?
No.
I assumed you did prior to coming in.
I did not.
Oh.
Hey, idiots! Are you gonna let me in?
I did
Who
happen
has, who
to.
has the
Don't you mean out?
I don't have the key.
Given that we're outside.
I guess we. Good point.
Who's got the
I'm
key?
gonna let your
not me.
entrails out of your body if you keep talking to me like
Who
that.
has the key?
Oh.
Who is the name of the person we're meeting?
Kirk, you idiot!
All right, I had to make sure you had the right secret password.
Do you open the door?
Yeah.
Oh, you have the key. You had the key the whole time.
I had to make sure we weren't about to be ambushed.
Are you guys ready?
Don't think we can be.
Commendable foresight. Yes, yes.
He pulls out from kind of behind him, like clearly has a bag of kind of holding back there. Pulls out 4 outfits. They are just kind of like general city garb, just kind of random, so that each of you kind of looks like you fit in, so it kind of covers up all your armor and everything like that.
Oh dear. Anything for a roll, I suppose.
Collecting outfits here. It's like costumes. Sounds like something
Yes.
you would like, Ash.
Ooh, you'd think, wouldn't you?
I figured you'd be in a role play.
That is scarily perceptive.
He is quite the thespian.
What'd you call me?
The thespian. And
Rapist.
it's someone who acts, like in a play or a musical.
Oh, a thespian?
A thespian. A thespian. Am I not pronouncing it right?
No, you're quite right. I think they're just dumb.
I don't remember meeting one of those.
All right, follow me. He takes you guys back down through his shop, out into the streets.
Chilly this morning, though.
He goes out and let's pull this back up. So his shop is, as you can see right here, he takes you out and to the right, down right over here by this bridge, there's a dock. Okay.
Big bridge.
And there is, you see a sizable ship, and standing behind the steering wheel, whatever those things are called, on ships, you see a dwarf and you see a bunch of other dwarves kind of moving around, getting the ship ready to sail.
Well, at least we'll blend in.
What does that mean?
Nothing, I'm sure. Shall we?
Yes. You guys have a great trip, okay?
Thank you ever so much, whatever your
The
name
mouth on
was.
this one.
See you next
It's gonna
fall.
be the end of us.
That's true.
Was that a pun?
It was. Thank you for noticing.
It is.
Are you guys gonna get on the ship?
Onward.
Why
Onward and
not?
Upward.
The captain of the ship kind of says just kind of quick greeting. He's just like, "Ugh. Welcome." Like he's just very stern.
And you must be Captain.
Captain Arg.
Hell,
Just captain will do. I'd rather not know your guys' names or have you know mine, because if we get caught, I'll happily let you die.
Captain, my captain.
Sounds like a deal to me.
Okay. Head underneath down to the bottom deck, okay? We don't want anyone seeing you. They know we're a dwarf party.
Just to be fair, I hope you know that is going to be returned. That same philosophy. We will happily let you die.
I'd expect nothing less. Every man and woman for themselves.
I think you'll regret that, but very well.
You guys ready to sail? Did you guys have any conversations amongst you while you head downstairs?
Does anyone else feel like they've never been on a boat before?
I'm getting that feeling.
Just uncomfortable.
Not sure.
Damp? Slightly sweaty?
Hopefully I find my sea legs.
Smells like shit.
Well,
Like fish shit.
isn't that what you had on your face?
Excellent point. It might be still in my nostrils.
Did we scare them so badly they shit themselves? Ha!
He was rolling in some.
Yes, I scraped some from the
As you begin
coals of
to
the alley.
roll out of town.
as part of my
Is this for me?
disguise.
That is for you.
Ugh.
This is for you.
Is it like a wistful,
This is for you.
I don't want it.
like a pleasant reminder, would you say, or?
Is let me see it again. Let me just remind myself what it says. Yes and no.
Okay.
It feels both pleasant but also uncomfortable.
Okay.
What about mine? Is it? Positive or negative? We're not sure yet.
You
I'm just full of thoughts.
you have a pretty positive feeling about this. It feels like you feel pretty comfortable on this river.
Okay.
Are you asking me a question about yours?
I was waiting till. Oh,
Do you have any other questions about that?
Is it just the four of us who are down in the under part of the ship?
Yep. And you guys kind of noticed these like as you were kind of like all of these kind of happen as you guys are kind of starting to head down below deck.
Before I get completely under deck, I'm going to try to grab one of the crewmates and just kind of have like a little side conversation with them.
What do you want?
So these red symbols, what do they mean?
The red symbols.
On the ships and on the uniforms, what do they mean?
I've never seen a red symbol.
On the ships?
Point at the ship.
The ship?
Oh, that symbol.
Yes. That's symbol. Do you know what it means?
Yes.
What does it mean?
Are you guys all below deck?
Mm-hmm.
I kept walking.
He will inform you that it has to do with a thieves guild from another place, from another continent.
Does he know the continent?
Yes, he tells you which continent it is.
Oh,
The continent is not named in my head though, so
okay.
we'll get you a name later. So,
Okay.
but you know that it is, he will tell you that it's a thieves guild from another continent. They are not seen around here super often.
Okay.
And when they are, they move fairly like to themselves.
Mhm.
They don't really interact. They don't ever go into the other the thieves guild here.
Mhm.
They just kind of just go up and down the river, and nobody really knows what they're doing.
Quite rare, you say.
Yeah, that's the first one I've ever seen.
But you've heard stories.
Yes.
I'd like to hear some of those stories sometime.
If you survive the night,
Yeah.
maybe I'll tell you some
Yeah.
stories.
Perhaps you could tell us on our watch. I'm sure they'd be very entertaining.
I will be manning the ship. Have a good night.
You as well.
Or a good day, I suppose.
yeah. What is this?
Yeah, so as you're standing there, as you're kind of walking down below, you feel that there is almost like a voice coming from the water. You're the only one who hears it, okay? And it's kind of like what it's saying is like, you need to follow the deal. Follow the deal.
Can I try to talk back to the voice in my head?
Sure, what do you say in your head?
What deal?
Follow the deal.
I will get back to you on that.
Follow the deal.
Some deal will happen.
Follow the deal.
Okay.
You know, the deal.
The deal.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Like, fine.
You guys sail throughout that day fairly smoothly.
We're going to be traveling for the day. Perhaps we should try to use this time, maybe to figure out who the fuck we are. Maybe our possessions, maybe we take a look at our things. I mean, I knew what things were mine, but I don't really... I don't know, maybe we can look at what we've got. Maybe that'll give us some sort of clues. I mean... She'll start pulling things off. Clearly, I have some sort of obsession with blades. So,
Give me a list of what kind of blades you have.
She has a flail, a glaive, a greatsword, a halberd, some javelins, a pike. That bag of holding is going to come in really handy.
Nice.
A short bow, a spear.
You notice on the blade of the longsword, you notice written in that blade the name Gr8, B-R-E-S-E-T.
B-R-E-S-E-T.
Yes.
Brisket.
Brisket.
Yes, brisket.
Brisket.
You are now hungry.
I'm sorry, you said B-R-E-S-E-T?
Yep.
On the greatsword?
Yep. And you know that name somehow, like you've heard it, but you have no idea where from.
Now, is this look like it was just sort of etched onto the blade, or like finally?
Yeah, like
Cut.
super well done. Almost magically done.
Oh. And she's kind of looking around to see if anybody else is maybe looking at their things.
Pika. Alright, fine. Let's see what I've got in my backpack here. Ooh, what's this?
Do you have anything that is reflective?
I do indeed have a mirror.
As you lift the mirror up to yourself, you see a reflection as if
Hideous.
like your face is literally melting and changing. It's like it doesn't stay the same for a little while. Okay? And if you ask anybody else, or well, do you let anybody else see this?
Finley, take a look at this.
Is that
It's just a mirror. It looks normal to you.
what's wrong with? I see myself.
Nothing, dear. You look lovely.
What do you
Still?
see?
Yep, same thing.
I'd be worried too.
As you like
long as you don't look like turkey jerk.
roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Retro. 11.
11. You kind of just are able to shake your head and kind of like give yourself one of these, and then as you look back in the mirror, everything looks completely normal.
Just a passing fancy. Nothing to worry about. Going to put that back in the bag though.
It's being very nice.
Dragon chess. Does anybody fancy a game?
I'd like to learn.
Would you like to look at your stuff?
Yeah,
Tell me some of the things you have.
I have a couple hand axes, a spear. Then I have a component pouch with. I got a twig that looks like lightning struck it. I have a few other oils and a little bit of sand. Nothing really that.
As you kind of open the little bag of sand, you feel yourself able to kind of like move the sand without touching it. Like you have a connection to that sand that you just don't understand.
Interesting.
And then at the same time as you're moving that sand, you once again hear in your head, follow the deal.
Are you okay?
You see what I'm doing with the sand?
Yeah. I mean, what you did to that wall in the alley was much more impressive than that.
Yeah, but the hell
Must have some sort of significance. Sure. Sand.
I can write in the sand.
Kagan, would you like to go through your equipment and see if there is anything special? Can you please start listing some of your inventory?
Yes. I know that I have a bunch of arrows that go with my crossbow. I have boots of false tracks. I have several daggers.
As you look at the boots of false tracks, you are entirely confident that these were given to you from that Thieves Guild.
Okay.
As you look at, you said you have 2 daggers, correct?
Yes.
As you look at one of your daggers, you notice that while looking at the dagger, like if you kind of pull it out of its little sheath, you notice that the blade appears a reddish hue, almost like a bloody kind of color hue, right? But it's not like even if you try to wipe it away, it's just kind of like a metallic, bloody color. Would you guys like to? Are you guys just gonna hang out down below the deck?
I might see if there's any food.
There is once again just typical rations. However, there is also delicious-looking sauerkraut.
Do I like sauerkraut?
Taste it and find out.
I do want to try it.
Did you guys try some sauerkraut?
I might try some stuff.
Just a tad
Mm.
bit.
I don't like the smell of it.
Not always about the smell.
I'm not putting that in my mouth.
For those of you that eat the sauerkraut, you guys feel like you get a lot of vitamin C and are able to not long-term get scurvy.
How fortunate. Hold on, let me write that down.
Not get what?
Scurvy.
No
Scary.
What is that?
How does she say it? Scurvy.
Scurvy.
Lemons. Lemons.
And then as you guys are sitting
And
there,
Liza.
the captain walks down
I think you're
and
thinking and not of Liza. Carol Channing.
Oh,
Scurvy.
scurvy.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
as you guys are resting, the captain walks down and says, "The water coming down the other direction is moving fast. It's going to take us until tomorrow morning to make it to the town you're looking for. It's going to take a little extra. Go ahead and rest. We will be there just after first light."
Interesting.
Is it typical for the river to change speed? Well, I don't know anything about rivers really. Anything
I'm
can be
not
true.
sure.
I believe you. Shall we?
We were told a day, now longer.
Well,
Technically 2 days.
what sort of control do we have over it?
No, 1 whole day. Math is
Sort of.
hard.
At the whims of Captain Fuck Off.
Captain, my captain.
Captain Chum.
Pour moi. Merci.
Do you guys, as night kind of begins, you guys just kind of head down for rest?
I could take first watch again.
As you wish, my lady.
Who's taking second?
I will stick with second.
I'll take third. I'm assuming you're getting your beauty rest.
Esther?
At some,
Esteban?
at some point, you're gonna have to
What?
pull your weight.
Whatever that means. Stepping outside for a moment. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is.
Taking watch.
Exactly that. I'm stepping up onto the deck.
What would you like to do up on the deck?
So I suppose they're taking first watch. This bumps us all back a bit.
Oh,
Is that alright with you, Natha?
No.
No.
Where did he? I don't even know where he went. Nor do I trust him to take a watch, honestly.
We'll go confront him, I suppose.
I'll just ignore him. I'll take. We can just do what we did the night before. He's on his own.
Let him just go do his acting.
So, 1, 2, 3 again. What would you like to do above deck?
The thing that I saw, was that on the deck or was that below? And did it follow me upstairs?
It's usually on a playground. They don't move very much.
It was upstairs, kind of as you were going down. Yep. So you
But just a fleeting thing and not a persistent.
Sort of
roll a
stationary.
perception check right now.
Kind of like a...
Now that you're back up.
Sorry.
Perception, you said?
Hmm?
18.
18. You you kind of, as you come up the stairs, you kind of look around, and behind you, you notice that image standing there.
Ah, fucking spooky you are. Does its lips move when I move?
Fucking Peter
It's
Pan
a
already?
little like mine.
It does everything you do. It's literally,
Get up real close.
it gets real close,
It's really ugly too.
and you notice like kind of the same thing you saw in the mirror.
Does it touch? Do we touch?
When you do, it kind of just phases into you, like
Oh. Any sensation to it?
no.
Little tingles.
What are you?
And then it kind of looks at you, kind of does something that's not a mirror, right? And then it kind of like turns and just runs and jumps into the water, but you don't hear any splash or anything like that.
Did you want me to fuck? I'm not doing that. I'm going to love. Good night then. Good night, sailors.
What did it do that wasn't a mirror?
It ran into the water.
Oh, I thought before it ran into the water, it did something that wasn't a
No,
mirror.
but yeah, it stopped mirroring him and ran into the
Yeah,
water.
but what did it do?
What was the facial expression on it any different before it ran off? Was it afraid? Was it?
It matched you wholly until the second that it kind of gave you like a wink and then turned and ran away.
So it felt playful.
Mischievous.
Roll a perception check.
7.
You think it felt playful.
Okay. Mysteries. I do so love them.
Do you guys head down for the night?
Yes.
I am not quiet going down the stairs.
The night goes by peacefully. You guys kind of, that those of you that are sleeping, you sleep as you're kind of like bouncing back and forth on the
Waves.
waves. Everything kind of goes pretty as you would expect.
Until it doesn't.
Huh?
Said until it doesn't.
I mean, this is D&D. As the morning comes, you guys kind of notice some light chasing down, or like coming down the stairs. And as that happens, you watch the stairs as the captain comes kind of walking fairly fast down the stairs, and he says, "We're being stopped. You guys need to come above deck and act normal. Otherwise you'll get killed."
Not our strong suit.
I'm gonna look over at S and say,
No.
Showtime!
Normal.
Let's go, darlings.
As you walk above the deck, you see this right here. You guys are being pulled into this dock, and off the ship there, you see 3 tents. Those tents have a combination of like city guards, and again, weirdly, a few pirates.
Game faces on, duckies.
And the one guard and one pirate begin walking towards the ship to investigate it.
Is Captain, oh my Captain still here?
Yes.
What exactly would you say normal is?
So far, whatever you normally do, not that.
So how should
Touché.
we be behaving?
Not how you normally behave.
Well, what's our story? What are we doing here?
Didn't you guys come up with one?
No.
Okay. You guys are on a journey to the lake to go fishing with us.
Works for me.
Okay.
We're going fishing.
Do you have a better idea? You have about 10 seconds.
You look
Fishing
like
it
a
is.
fishing type.
Hello, pirates. Hello, guard. We are taking these people up to go fishing. I don't even know their names. They just hired us out to go fishing.
Yeah.
The guard and the pirate that walked on there look at each other, and then they say, "You 4, come to the tents."
Ooh, maybe ask why.
Shan't be doing that.
Play nicely.
You can do that or die. And you see you see 10 more people coming from the tents. And at that point, I would like you all to roll initiative.
I think I'm feeling a little claustrophobic.
Oh, nat 20 on initiative, so it's totally pointless.
Do you guys have all those other ones? Get it so that there are two of those guys on the dock, and then whatever combination of these blue guys and everything, you need to get 10 more people back by the tents.
Wow, okay.
So many.
That is 5. Sorry, I'm checking
Don't
the
break
6,
them.
7,
You break them, you buy them.
8, 9, 10. Unless you want them all to be.
11.
Ah.
Or-
Oh, this accident?
It was just one of the other ones that was sitting over there.
Can you switch out one of the guys with something else, just so I know who's who? Doesn't really matter what. Okay.
Snake
So
hands.
the 4 gray guys, you guys notice are
We need that
Wait,
one
I
too,
think I
dear.
need this one too.
Ew.
the 5 gray guys. You will notice are city guards.
Okay.
The 5 blue guys are pirates again. The 2 guys up in front, the guy to my right is another city guard. He looks a little bit more trained, a little bit more capable. And to the left is another, a little bit more capable pirate. For brevity, they are all going to go on the same initiative. And they got a nat 20. So
What's their dex?
their dex is, I'll give you the lowest one.
What's
They're
their
all
size?
+1.
Ooh, I'm +4.
So it is going to go. Did you take that pencil back?
Oh, I'm
Took
negative
it,
too.
it's in your computer.
So we are going to go. Kagan. What is your total? It's like 24 or something like that.
Is it my roll plus my dex?
Mm-hmm.
24.
That is 21. So
Yeah,
Did you call them
Initiative.
baddies?
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody 20 to 15? 15 to 10.
Oh, sorry. I rolled a dirty 20.
You rolled a dirty 20? Okay.
I have a total of 10.
10.
8.
Yes. Go nuts.
All right. Kagan, you get to go. You, I think, are currently laying down.
That's me. I'm not supposed to be laying down, but I just fell over.
It's nap time.
She fainted.
Do you want to set Nessa back up?
Oh. Taking a nap, darling.
I think I'm just gonna try to schmooze the two guys.
Shit.
Hey.
What are you going to say to schmooze them?
Hello, friends. What can we do for you?
Come to the tents, and then they take their turn, unless you're going to do something else. Is that going to end your turn?
Yes.
The two guys right there march forward towards Nessa because they see that she is imposing. They don't like that. And they will, since none of you have drawn weapons yet, they will attempt to grapple you to bring you back towards the tents. So, what is your? So you have to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Boy. Okay.
Can I try to interfere?
Yeah, can any of us intervene or no?
There's the dice at play right there. What was your roll?
16.
Can I try to intervene?
The guard, the yellow guy, manages to grab onto one arm and start to grapple you. The other guy, you're able to kind of like slip it out of his thing. So you're like kind of half grappled. So your right arm is kind of like held by the one guy, and your left arm is kind of good to go.
Okay.
The other guys in the back will all move forward towards the dock.
Adam.
You could move them all forward. They have 30 feet of movement. And that'll bring us to you-ish, whenever you are ready.
I have a suggestion! And she's going to suggest to the one who has the higher or the most pips on their lapel that he release us, let us be on our way, and return to their tents.
What is the check for...
It's a wisdom save. 14 is the check to beat.
I am going to give them advantage because they are like sent here. They're pretty sure you are who they're looking for, so I'm gonna give them an extra bonus.
Oh, understandable. We're very distinctive.
They get a 17.
That will succeed.
So they kind of shake it off. Now you said, so the one on the right there, my left, sorry, so the one closer to you, I believe. Which one are you?
Pink cloak.
Your pink cloak? Okay. So then, the one on my left is going to take a look at you and kind of like give you a glare. Like he knows that you just did something to him, tried to do something to him, and he's kind of like, I'm coming for you, basically.
Ooh, spooky. I'm going to just kind of fold my hands in my cloak and use my daggers out of their sheaths. That's me. Me turn. My turn.
Finley.
I would try to get in the way of Nessa getting grappled.
How are you going to do that?
I don't want to be too aggressive, but I'm just trying to basically swat their hand away. And we don't need, we'll follow. We don't need none of this. Can I roll to try to, I guess you said that he was she was grappled?
Yeah. Aren't you far over here on the left side? How are you going to get around to that side?
I'm right next to Nessa.
Oh, you're that one? Okay. Yeah. Move your guy in just a little bit, just so.
I just kind of swatted away.
Yep.
We're not in.
Do an attack roll.
Oh, that 20.
Oh. Take that, DN.
You slap that one's hand off successfully. Roll a d4, please.
D4. Okay. 3.
And that one takes 3 damage.
That guy?
Yep. Because he slapped him.
Okay. You are aggressive,
It's
aren't
one
you?
hell of a bitch slap.
Little
mean-
Spitfire.
You are the only ones I've been able to trust so far. We'll go calmly. No need to.
Are you gonna do anything else on your turn?
No, I'm just want to go with them. But nobody needs to be grabbed.
Nessa.
She's pulling out her greatsword.
She gonna do anything with it?
Oh, that.
She's gonna point it. Say, I strongly encourage you to let us pass.
Are you pointing it at the guard?
Yep.
The guy.
No,
the
the
pirate.
pirate.
He's going to reach up and push it aside and say, "You're outnumbered. We're told to bring you back dead or alive."
Nessa, get him.
She's gonna attack them. It's you or me. Ooh.
Ah, shit. It's fine.
Let's see. That was a
Or us.
8
Total.
total. Okay, what is this? That's an ability check? No. Let's see. I've got some maneuvers here I can use. I'm going to use a superiority die.
Nice.
For a 9.
It bumped it up 1.
Yep, I rolled a 1.
Did you graze him?
Yep, so that is a grazing weapon.
Okay.
So that's 4 points.
Alright.
Does it feel like I have more than one attack, or was that?
That brings us back to the top
Okay.
with K.
Okay. If Nessa is starting to attack, then so am I.
Okay.
Am I within 5 feet of the yellow guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
I'm
rolled a
gonna
one.
pull out my scimitar or whatever it's called.
Okay.
Keep. Ooh,
Try this
16.
one.
60, you're attacking
That's
the
much
guard
better.
guy there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
the
these are
yellow
the,
I do believe that hits.
Okay.
are these the core
Just.
dice?
Just
For 7 points.
Yes.
Those are, I like the yellow.
Gosh.
know,
Since I
so
have
that's why I got 'em.
They're pretty.
mastery,
Not as
does that
good as
give me
these, though.
anything?
I know, I do love
What is your
these. Those are fun
mastery?
too, right?
Isn't it Nick? You get to attack again, I believe.
It's hard to-
One of
when I
them's
use these
Nick
dice,
will-
It's hard to see.
One of them is Nick and one of
I
them
can
is
see that.
Vex. I think Vex
That's
is
why I
the
stay away from
crossbow, right?
them.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
Nick.
yes, you're right. When you make an extra
These are
attack
some
of
faithfuls.
the light
Oh, yeah.
property,
So
I don't know that
Trust
was
these.
you get to, I'm pretty sure you
Big
get to
penny.
make an extra attack.
Nice.
when you make an extra attack of the light property,
That's
you can
right.
make it as
Hard
part
work.
of the attack action instead of the bonus action.
That's when it really
This
counts.
extra
That's what
attack
you
can
should
only
roll
be made
with.
once
I-
per turn.
So you get to make an extra attack.
Okay.
I just suck at rolling dice. apparently.
12.
Try the DM. Yeah.
12
Fucking
misses.
night. Except every time I've done that,
Did you
Me
put
too.
did you do your sneak attack
I never
damage?
know.
Was it a sneak attack?
Yeah, there's people within 5 feet.
Oh, how do I do? That's 2d6.
of course.
Yep.
You're using up all your good rolls.
17, 17, 18, 19.
7.
Okay.
Whoops.
Comes time to be a one again.
The guy who tried to grapple Nessa, the guard guy, looks pretty beat up. But The yellow guy. Yep.
Wait, sorry, can I ask a question?
Huh?
Not that I don't appreciate the extra points, but I just want to make sure we're doing this right. Okay, so sneak attack, it says once per your turn you can deal an extra 2d6 damage to one creature you with an attack if you have advantage on the roll or the attack uses a finesse or ranged weapon.
Okay.
Do I have advantage or is this I don't think
You
this
do
is a
not,
ranged.
but because people are within 5 feet, you
my teammates
yes.
or whatever are with him? Okay.
You technically did get advantage. I kind of don't. DM discretion, I don't really love unless you actually get around behind the person. I don't like calling it flanking. I think it's stupid if you're standing right next to the person like we have advantage. Like that just doesn't make any sense. So if you get around behind them, I'll give you advantage on your next roll.
Okay, well, should I have done sneak attack then? Because I didn't have advantage. This isn't a ranged weapon. I'm not sure what a finesse weapon is.
Yes, because you're in a position where you have advantage. I just don't give you advantage on the roll.
Oh.
Yeah. Because technically, according to rules, it's written you have advantage, but
Okay.
I don't like the. It doesn't make any sense to me how you can flank somebody in front of them. So like I just hate that rule. So.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're following the rules.
I mean, that is like the exact opposite of the definition of flanking something.
Like it just doesn't make any sense. It's like if there's somebody behind, then I'll give it to both because
Right. The idea is that you're flanking and distracted and.
Anyways, that brings us to the bad guys. The yellow guy is going to take a swing at Nessa. He has a
Bring it on, Daddy.
spear in his hand.
Yeah, 20.
He is going to probably miss. I assume you have a better armor class than 12.
Yes, I do.
So he swings and misses. The other guy is going to... Which mini are you?
I'm the second on your left,
You're
from the
the
left.
sword
No, which one is Adam? You're that one.
Yep.
The fabulous one, dog.
So he is going to like kind of jab his scimitar through that gap towards you because he is not a fan of you because you tried to cast something on him.
It's a hard pill to swallow, this one.
Yeah. Does a 22 hit?
I can't think of anything clever to say. Yes.
You take 7 points of slashing damage.
Oh, fuck.
And then the other guys will once again all move up, kind of choke point things out. And that will bring us to Ish.
Point of order. It's eshed.
That will bring us to Ick.
That's acceptable, actually. Okay, let's do something fun.
Performance time.
No, this is not the time.
Always the time.
Yeah, surprising.
I'm going to point at the one who just stabbed me. Said, "You, step back." Intending like into the water.
Okay.
Let me get a wisdom saving throw, please.
What's the DC?
14.
That was your action?
That is my action.
So you can tell that the first one didn't take, but then you feel that if you wanted to as a bonus action, you could cast it again.
I
without
said step
using
back.
a spell slot. And he's just rolling like dynamite, just killing it. Ebonwood dice, straight 18 roll. You do feel now that for the next minute, you can cast command as a bonus action without expanding a spell slot.
Excellent. Also, because of my beguiling magic, in addition to having done that, I would like to cause the one next to him to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
And on a failed save, he will become frightened.
You got a nat 1, so he's super frightened. So
Excellent. He can repeat that save for the next minute at the end of each
Okay.
turn. And he is now frightened.
if you are able to grab like a ring and just toss it on that guy, so that I know,
There's a ring in front of Chuck.
I
Whatever
think that is
what kind it
stunned. It is stunned.
even if it,
It doesn't matter, baby.
it's fine. Yeah,
I think it's just
yeah, just so I know on the.
Will it fit him?
That's what she said. And that brings us to Finley.
Oop, too far.
I am going to try again to do what I did in the hallway. Release a ball of energy at this guy.
What is the ball of energy?
Sorcerer's Burst.
Okay.
Oh, 19 plus 7, so 26.
Okay. Which guy are you targeting?
Guy right in front of me.
Okay. You again feel tons of power going through this burst. Please roll your damage at the maximum damage for that cantrip.
Oh, that's awesome. That means it actually is. I get to roll again for another D8,
Okay.
which is 6 points. So then that'd be 14 points
14 points on
on the
that guy.
big.
He hasn't taken any damage. He's a big boy. All right, and that brings us to Nessa.
all right. She's gonna go after the one directly in front of her, I guess. Yeah, let's try this bad boy. 17 to hit.
Wow.
It's the guy on the left there.
Yeah.
That hits.
Yes. 2d6. For 7 points of damage.
Okay. You get the sense that you can make one extra attack.
Yeah, fuck off, you. That's a 17 again.
That hits.
Ooh, max damage for 16 points.
Okay. You have a feeling now that you've kind of done these extra attacks more than once that, like, it feels like you should be able to do more than you typically are doing. You just feel like you're just kind of like still just kind of figuring it out. It's like you haven't swung a sword in a while and you just feel a little cloudy.
Okay.
Kagan.
All right. Yellow guy's still. Sorry. What was the
Ring?
Yeah.
Frightened.
Frightened. Okay. I'm
I will give you advantage because he is currently about to start running away from your party, so he is not in a very defensive position.
That's right. I'm a scary bard.
Ew. Does a 22
I can see
hit?
that.
Yes, 22 hits.
Okay. For
I
5
can
points
see
of
that too.
damage.
Okay, plus your sneak attack.
Plus my sneak attack.
For an extra 8.
I'm not sure what to think about
The yellow guy who is frightened turns and begins to run, and then a arrow pierces him in the back of his head, and he falls to the ground.
Who sent an arrow?
Oh, wait, did you dare? Oh, you scimitard him.
Yeah.
As he starts to run, Kagan just scimitars his head right off.
Oh my god, I thought he was like being shot for mutiny. I was like, damn.
I know. That's you.
Falls to the ground.
For being a coward.
Good.
Ouch. Do I get the sense that I can swing again?
I believe you have a property that you can take another attack. So
Really?
you can, yeah.
Oh, because
I always
of
feel like
Nick
I
or
could
whatever?
swing again.
Because, yeah.
Okay. Can I, like, lunge forward so I'm within 5 feet of the other dude?
Yep.
Okay.
Can you slide her forward, or slide Kagan forward just slightly?
Just callously step over the bodies, Kagan.
Well, yeah. 19. 19.
19 hits.
Wish my voice was that deep.
You have to practice, Austin. 6 points. And then do I do the sneak attack again?
You do not. It's once per turn.
Well, here's 6 points.
Alright. That will bring
Yay,
us
6 points.
to
Go team.
the baddies. The guy, the big guy, yep. He is going to kind of turn and run away back towards his friends. He's going to kind of run past all of them.
That's right.
Nessa,
Sister
you
Pants,
get
coward.
an opportunity attack on him.
Who has an opportunity?
Nessa.
Ooh.
I don't.
Get it, girl.
Ooh, 22.
22 hits.
11 points.
Okay.
Bastard.
Then as he
Bastard.
kind of moves past them, he kind of gets behind them, then they will slide onto the bridge, and whoever they can get to, they will attack. Yeah, they can kick their friend's
The
body
dead
and
guy.
head right into the water.
Which takes 5 feet of their movement.
Yeah, shouldn't it? Shouldn't pushing a dead
And
body off a
even
dock take some of their movement or something?
Finley needs as much help as he
They'll
can get.
they'll still make it there with plenty of time.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
Piss off.
I'm going in the water.
2 people are up
The
there.
water has been talking to you.
Yes.
You don't know that.
No, I don't.
Who's the one in pink? Is
I don't
that
care.
is that
That's
Finley?
Ash.
That's you. Okay, so one is going to
Ash,
attack
taking a bath.
Nessa, and one is going to attack Ash.
Can I say?
Someone get my bag.
Can I say anything out of
You
initiative?
mind washing my back?
Not really.
Not really.
Are they? Which color are they? Are they both gray?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Jeez.
Okay.
No, that was Adam.
Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
Does a natural 20 hit?
No. Too strong. Too powerful.
Okay. You take 4 points of damage,
Okay.
and you take 9 points of damage.
What was it? Scimitar?
It was a spear. And then the 2 pirates
I'm a kebab.
behind that will kind of like lean over top of the guys in front of them and shoot their light crossbows at disadvantage.
Damn.
Jump on it.
I don't assume anybody has an armor class of 10. Everybody's got an armor class above 10, right? And that will that'll end their turn and bring us to Ass.
Answer to all of those, darling. Okay, well, Bag of Tricks is out, so it's Dagger's time. Yeah, so it's gonna be a dagger attack to the one on the right. Your right?
Okay, the snowman.
No,
The one further right.
behind
Okay.
Kagan. No, sir. That's an 8 versus AC.
Miss. Remember, you have a bonus action.
I do
Miss.
have 2 options, actually. Let's do it. Just grovel already. Grovel being the operative word.
Did you say that to the guy right in front of you?
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw?
14 to beat.
It's a lot to beat.
Dude. These guys have a 0 wisdom, and every time you've made one, I have rolled. That was my lowest roll of a 16.
It's fine. That's the dice.
Join
Very-
the,
not
join the
very
Dungeons and Dice
persuasive,
Club.
that one.
Good job,
Magic is tricky.
Ebonwood.
Coupon code chaos.
Yes, with a K. And that'll bring us to Finley.
I will again mumble a few words trying to do the same spell, but it'll actually be a different one this time. I'm gonna do Firebolt. So let me
Do an Eldritch Blast.
I don't have that. An 18 plus 7, so 25.
Give me the scaling on Firebolt.
Increases by a D10 when you reach level 5, 11, and 17. So 5 is 2D10, 11 is 3D10, 17 is 4D10.
As you cast this spell, you feel it come out kind of weird.
I've had that happen before.
Yeah, sure.
Too much dairy.
And
Oh,
instead of being a firebolt, it comes out like just a beam of lights, and it hits that guy in front and pushes him back with force damage.
Oh.
And then, as you're holding your hand up, you feel 3 more beams come out.
Pew, pew, pew.
What was the damage on your first roll?
I didn't roll.
Okay,
You had me inspired.
Roll a d10, please.
8.
Okay. Whichever guy he is targeting
One right in front of
drops. Please do 3 more attack rolls.
3 more attack rolls?
Yep.
Does it matter?
Just tell me what your lowest one is.
Natural 1.
Okay, that one misses.
And then I have a 6 plus the 7, so 13. And then I had a 17 plus 7, 24.
Okay. Roll a d10 for 2 of those.
7 and 7.
Okay. Another guy falls.
Holy cow.
Just in a straight line here.
Yep. And you kind of look down at your hand and you're like, that didn't feel right.
I'm almighty.
What happened?
What the? It wasn't what I wanted to do, but
Do you have anything for your bonus action that you would like to do?
I am going to back up towards the other side of the boat. Just to
Okay.
Clunk, 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 clunk,
That's it.
clunk. That's about 3 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to go further, or is that?
No. I just want to get behind you guys.
Nessa.
Self-promotion.
Yes.
You can do it, Nessa.
She is going to jump over those dead bodies,
She will.
and she is going to swing.
You gotta roll a d20 to jump over them. You could fumble. Stab yourself.
I brought myself too.
There's another one in the car.
That is an 18 to hit. The one on, we'll just say the left.
Hits.
Okay. For 13 points of damage.
That one drops.
Okay.
Will that end your turn?
If that's all she can swing, then yes.
Again, you feel like you just feel sluggish.
Okay.
Like you,
Fuck, I need to do some
you're
training.
like, man, I should do better than this. Okay.
All right. Do I perceive our boat being held to the dock by like rope or anything?
Yeah, it's tied up pretty good, and it's tied up kind of in with the melee. You can. Which one are you?
She's in
The
the
green
front.
one.
You're that one.
Yeah.
That was a big sigh.
I will give you a DC 20 athletics or acrobatics check to jump over those bodies and get to the rope.
What if I don't want to get to it and I just want to slash it
We'll give you,
so that I can free the boat?
it's going to take you at least 2 rounds to cut through it. It's a pretty thick rope.
Never seen a rope like that before.
It's like,
You ain't never had
like the video of that.
I was like,
He got that from Bill.
and that is Bill's seat, so I get it.
Yeah,
You got what from Bill?
slurping down dicks.
Could be a lot of things.
Bill, quit slurping down dicks.
Jeez. So that would take 2 of my turns?
Shout out to the original
It would take,
DM.
2 rounds. Yeah. So everybody would go and you'd be sitting there trying to cut through this rope.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Topanga. Alright. Am I...
Topanga?
Yeah, I don't know what the actual words are.
It's because they're in like Swahili, aren't they?
Something like that. I'm close-ish to that snowman guy, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna...
Almost adjacent.
Ooh. I'm just gonna slash at him with my scimitar.
Yeah.
Is Nessa's technically right behind, right?
Nessa actually jumped over these 2 bodies.
But is
so-
Nessa currently right behind the
Oh,
snowman?
yes.
Nessa is
You
in the
get advantage.
mix.
I have advantage? Ooh, but I don't really need it, I don't think, because I just rolled a 19.
Roll again and see
You
if you
could
can
crit.
That's true, I could.
Maybe.
Definitely didn't, though.
I don't feel it.
Roll both your damage and your sneak attack damage. Once again, you are feeling super, super inspired, and you get 10d6 sneak attack damage.
Wait,
Edge is doing his job, or her job, or their job, or
I get 10
I'm
of
doing
these?
shit.
Well,
I'm doing nothing. This is not me.
you're inspiring.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
This is
Okay.
not me. Not.
Take some credit.
Okay,
Take it when you can get it.
we're gonna ignore all the other ones
I
before.
would've
Amen to
heard it.
that.
Is 44.
I enjoy
44
both those
damage.
figures.
You guys,
Yeah.
well, not Nessa because you're in front. The 2 of you guys watch as Kagan swings his scimitar right through this guy's abdomen, and he just slides off.
Ew.
You feel a wind and some wet droplets land on the back of your head.
He might just turn me.
I have chills. That might be the sexiest thing I've ever seen done with a scimitar. And I wouldn't know because I don't remember anything I've seen done with a scimitar.
Me either.
How
Tuck that away for later, ladies.
First time for everything.
How many bad guys can get up around Nessa, and then is there anybody else around?
Many as Nessa wants.
do you want to drop the snowman?
What was it? Kentucky Bunny?
Hey, we're not crossing streams here.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to.
That was such a good pun. I'm really proud of that one. That's
Yes,
what
we're
we
all
can
proud.
get.
Okay, how many people seem like they're able to swing at
1, 2, 3.
3?
And if one has a reach weapon, 4.
Give me the color breakdown.
2 whites and 2 blues.
2 whites and 2 blues.
It's a gray and a white.
Okay.
If the blue one
It's a
should
gray, white, and blue.
grays.
Okay, so 2 blues, 2,
Bird shit
2
white.
grays.
They're all gray to me.
Are you colorblind? Oh,
Sometimes.
you turn it on and off?
Certain
Color-
situations.
I was like, colorblindness doesn't come and go, dear.
Those ones are
Chooses to be.
quite afraid of you, and they all kind of like jab their spears or swing their scimitars and just kind of like just whishes by you. And then there's one by, is that Finley
I'm in the back.
up front there?
Nessa's in the very front. Then
Yeah, who's
I'm
the one?
behind
There's a
her.
guy right
Oh,
yeah.
here, yes.
Oh, just kidding.
That's by
We've
Finley.
all forgotten.
No,
him.
that's
That's
X.
Not-
between these two.
no,
Coke.
that's
Ike.
he's the pink one.
Who's the pink one?
Ike.
I'm Eshed
Ash.
Ash.
You're the pink one?
in pink.
Okay.
Etch a sketch.
There goes all my good rolling is
Ash
gone.
just scared.
Yay!
That'll end their turn.
That's hilarious.
Icky, let's go. What are you gonna do?
We're gonna try and stab him again. We're gonna use our right hand this time because maybe
Just
we're not
gibberish.
left-handed. We don't know.
I could give
We
you my
are
word.
not right-handed. In fact, that is a critical fail.
You're not handed at all.
What were you holding in your hand?
A dagger.
You swing past him, and your dagger slides out of your hand and clatters to the ground at his feet.
Palms of sweat. Tea.
Arms
We
spaghetti.
are on the water.
It is wet.
You.
Moist.
And I pointed him. Fetch.
Did you point at Nessa?
No, I pointed my dagger in the water.
Oh. Wait, what?
It didn't go into the water. It's on the ground.
Oh, well, yes. Fetch.
Pick up your dagger.
Bring.
Great again.
Just a wisdom 14.
Finally, they do it. What is the thing that happens on command?
Oh. So when they fail, they follow the command on their next turn.
Okay. So on that guy's next turn, he's going to bend down and pick up your dagger.
Well, I don't know. This is different from before. They say choose the command from these options, and fetch is not one of them.
What are the options?
Approach, drop, flee, grovel, halt.
We'll say you say grovel.
Sure,
Bend
yes.
down and grovel by your sword, by your dagger.
Kiss my feet.
And my sword.
And his sword.
Oh, no, your sword.
I thought you were hoping that Nessa would kiss your sword. Finley.
That's why I gave it a little snap.
I am going to see what else I can cast.
Buy her a drink first, damn.
It wasn't my suggestion.
I am going
Could have
to.
if you would have, if they would have read the map, you would have already been in town.
I'm going to happen to pull out my
It's not very...
She's complicit.
little
She
twig
knew
that looks
had
like it's been struck
something.
and burnt,
That is true.
and I'm
She's
going
like,
to try casting Witch
weird.
Bolt.
Kagan's not very
on-
smart.
Guy attacking Witch. So a beam of crackling energy lances out of my hand, and I gotta make a spell attack save. Oh jeez, that's terrible. That'll be 13.
To the guy right in front of you there.
Yeah.
The gray guy,
Yep.
that misses.
Okay.
Flies past him.
Oh, oops. He's also prone, sorry.
No, he
Not
hasn't
yet.
done it yet.
Oh, on his next turn.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. This is my first time.
It's all of our
Playing
first
Dungeons and
time.
Dragons.
Charlie.
And that's.
That hurt.
I will
Really hurt.
maneuver myself
That is
over.
the accent I'm doing, isn't it?
A little bit.
I was going for Julie Andrews.
And
And that's it.
Nessa.
You have been doing Frankenfurter all night.
Really?
Nice try. Yeah,
Nessa.
definitely. All right, swinging at the one directly in front of her. Ooh, nice. That is a... When does that change? Oh, that's just kidding. That is a 25 to hit,
That hits.
and that does 9 points of damage.
To.
The blue one right in front of her.
Okay. Still.
I bless
Still
you.
standing.
Okay.
Do you have action surge at this point?
Yeah. Haven't used it yet. Maybe she'll use it now.
Surge and splurge.
Yeah, why not? Let's use it. She's gonna do it again.
As you are you still swinging the long sword
Yeah,
with the name written on it?
yeah.
Great longsword or great sword?
Great
This
sword.
time, as you action surge, you feel like just energy coursing through your muscles, and it feels like you're like, I remember this feeling, and you get to take 4 attacks.
Yes. The first one is a miss, I'm assuming.
What is it?
That's going to be a solid 8 to
That
hit.
is a miss.
Ooh, that's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And that does 10 points.
So the
that's-
guy in front of you, that guy drops.
Then she will pivot, pivot,
Pivot!
and she will swing at the next.
Oh,
So
no.
that was 2, so 2 more.
Wrong axis.
Ooh. That's a 13 to hit.
It's a gray guy.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
misses.
Okay, and then for her last is also a miss.
Terrible.
Hold on though, she might use a superiority die, so that would be 10.
Those grays once per turn.
Does 14 hit? The
We'll
gray
say
guy?
hits.
For 9 points. So I used
That one is still standing, but
the
looks
superiority die.
pretty beat up.
Okay.
And that brings us back to the top.
Ooh, yay. Alright, I'm gonna run towards this first gray dude. Hopping over bodies.
Hop, jump, and a skip.
Yeah.
In
And
the
I'm gonna pull
water.
out that dagger that was like red and see what that does.
Where's all these people getting this crazy?
For a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
17
Finally
hits.
learning some of my
Okay.
crazy differences I can do.
For 8 damage.
Sexy, isn't it?
Powerful.
Yeah.
That one drops.
Okay. Does it?
That fast.
It's critical.
Done.
It doesn't this time
It doesn't this time.
because the guy fell, but
Barely touched it.
you have a feeling it would do
That's a
something.
special gift.
I have a feeling it would do much more.
Something more.
Something. I have a feeling it would do something.
I have a lot of feelings.
Yeah. Alright. Is that all I can do?
Where are our feelings over here?
You have a bonus action, so you can
Yeah.
dash, disengage, or hide.
Ooh,
Bone throwing.
I can dash, disengage, or hide.
What is that?
Can I
For one of our old episodes.
bonus action
Oh my
dash
God.
closer to the next one?
You know, you have to throw some content in there.
Yeah, you can get up
Take a
next to the
ride,
next
bone
guy.
throw.
Can you just
Yeah.
move her right up to next to the?
Him.
Yes.
Man, are you riding the light?
Him.
Thank you.
Up to
Is
the
the
next
bone
one.
throw-
Okay.
Is that located in
And
Poundtown?
then that'll
Yeah.
bring us to the bad.
Right next door. Sometimes underneath.
Same thing, as many of them as can get around. Yeah, that one's groveling now.
Oh, that was
See?
not
Is
Gravel.
he still cowering in fear back here?
He will do something. He is going to start by, he's going to stay back, but he's going to pull out his light crossbow and take a shot at Kagan.
Oh, of course.
And he's going to get a nat 20.
Oh,
For 9 points of damage.
Had to happen at some point.
And then the other ones are they all up around Nessa? Can all three of them get in there?
Yeah, I would say if that one stepped over, it could.
It's 2 pirates and a guard.
Walk into a bar.
1 hit, I'm assuming. Natural 19 plus 2, so 21. I would assume that
Yes,
hits.
that's a hit.
Jeez, terrible. 2 points of damage. And is that it? There's just the 3 of
Guess
them
what?
left.
That 2 points of damage pissed her off,
Oh no.
and she wants to use a reaction.
Okay.
It's like fury inside her. She's going to cast Hellish Rebuke,
Okay. On
the one that hit her.
that would be the guard, so the guy in gray.
Perfect. So I need a dexterity saving throw.
He is, point of order, standing on dead bodies.
Well, he rolled a natural one, so it seems fitting.
Perfect.
That's right, bitch.
Ooh, so they're going to take 17 points of fire damage.
He bursts into flames and drops dead.
Extra crispy.
I thought I was powerful.
And that brings us to Ish.
Bless you.
Always wanted to use that spell.
I'm going to just stab the ever-living fuck out of this guy at my feet.
Whoa.
At advantage.
We're left-handed.
Well, that one didn't.
Oh, right.
I see him now. Seriously?
Oh.
8s.
Fancy that.
Oh, this is
I
not.
can't do anything to help you. Even without his dexterity, his armor class is only 11.
As my bonus action, I'm
You
going
stab
to
your dagger into the deck first of all, into the water. But continue.
Oh, through into the water?
No, just like into the you just miss him and stab.
Right into the
You don't lose it. You just and then pull it back out.
Wet. I need to remember to use my left hand.
Need to get some gloves.
Yes, so I'm going to, as a bonus action, expend a bardic inspiration dice.
Okay.
And the 4 of us are going to gain temporary hit points, equal to twice what I'm rolling.
Okay. Roll a second d6, please.
Thank you, because that roll sucked. Throwing these away. So we're getting 6 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And
Big
you
money.
also can use your reactions to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks if you wish to reposition. I'm
Alright.
using my reaction to get behind you, Finley. Protect me.
And Finley, it is your turn.
Isn't he a foot shorter?
Yeah.
Duck.
You can do it.
I am going to again try to cast
Jafar, he's our man.
at the big green guy.
What did you cast?
I am casting Toll the Dead,
Okay.
and a single
Damn.
chime of a Dolores bell will be audible against him.
At the
Flat,
big guy?
darling.
Yep, and 10 feet from the target as well.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw, 15.
Exactly 15.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well,
That
yeah.
sucks.
Aim.
Does nothing.
0 wisdom, guys. You're targeting the right skill, but they're just really wise today.
Really good.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Mesa.
She's swinging. 13 to hit.
On the blue guy there.
Yeah.
That hits.
Oh, thank God. For 9 points of damage.
That guy drops as well.
It feels good.
And there is 1 guy remaining.
Just 12, debut. 2.
Yeah. 1 guy up on the.
Oh, yes.
On the dock.
On the lineup.
Alright, I'm gonna use my dagger. I'm gonna hop over to that guy.
Okay.
Use my
The
dagger.
close guy.
Yes. That I feel can do so much more. Oh, gosh. Never mind. 13, does that hit?
It does.
It does.
Yes.
For 8 points of damage. But I feel like this can do so much more.
I'm feeling like
Don't
all I
attack.
should do.
DM.
You do, but the
You do.
DM needs to figure out what weapon masteries the dagger can get.
Alright.
Isn't it Nick?
Mine have Nick on them.
Yeah, I think that sounds
Unless it's the
right.
special dagger.
You said you did how much damage?
8.
You feel like this dagger is super fast, and you can
Somebody else's.
take another attack.
Oh. Do I have to use the dagger?
Yes.
Oh. That guy's not down?
He's not. That guy's still up.
Cool. Then I'm gonna just swing away at him again. 19
19 hits.
Swing and a hit.
for 7 more points of damage.
That guy
Got
drops.
rid of the criticals on those. The daggers used to be 19, 20.
That can end your turn.
I can't pull out a different weapon, right? That's like an action or a bonus action or something.
You've used all your attacks at this point.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay, that brings us to the baddies. That guy is going to turn tail, and he is going to begin to run down the path that way, moving 60 feet.
Whoa.
Nope. Yeah, you got it.
How is he so fast?
He's dashing. Not the reindeer from
That's Dasher.
and that brings us to
Do we kill him?
Yes.
Yes.
Do I? Fuck, I'm not fucking going to do it. Shit. Not that far.
How far away is he?
Further than 60 feet.
Now. JK. You don't have any 20s.
Good job, everybody. Job well done. Let's be on our way. The end.
Are we still in initiative?
Finley.
Can I try to shoot him?
What? He's within 120 feet, isn't he?
Is he out of?
Within 120?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't you have something that is in
Yeah.
Firebolt's 120 feet? Right?
Yeah, firebolt.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. That would be a 25.
To hit?
Yep.
Yep.
Damn.
Jeez, that's terrible. 2 points.
A 25 and then 2 points.
You guys watch as he kind of gets hit in the back with his firebolt, but he's still going.
Do it again. Do it again.
Brings us.
Can you do it again?
I don't know.
If he's in range, I could try again.
Wait, how many times can you do
Brings us to
Firebolt?
Nessa.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, she's going to drop her greatsword and draw her short bow.
Okay.
Let's see, she might use another superiority die. Brings us to a whopping 13 to hit.
Just misses. Whizzes right past his ear. Kagan.
Kagan is gonna pull out his crossbow.
Can anybody
9.
spider?
9.
With your pluses?
Yeah.
What'd you actually roll?
We are
3.
amazing.
That's not good.
It whizzes right past his ear, and he runs 60 more feet down that path.
He's gone.
Out of my range.
Out of range.
Can I pull out my second crossbow before he gets too far away?
You can take, as a bonus action, another shot with your crossbow at disadvantage.
Is he still within 120?
I will give you 120 minute disadvantage.
At disadvantage, so I have to take whichever is worse.
Yep.
13. That misses, right?
Also misses.
I
So
don't
you
know.
guys can make a choice to pursue or to let him go.
I mean, if we let him go, he's gonna tell others.
But this was just a check, so we should be able to move on, right?
Until he tells the guards at the next check that we're coming.
At this point, the captain walks back up from down below the deck where he had snuck away to when you guys were being taken. And he's like, "There's no more checks on this river. This is the only one. It's random when they'll be here."
Problem solved.
Can we briskly check through their
Ness is
tents and
already
stuff?
looking through their shit
How
around her. but-
morbid. Looks like fun. What have we got?
I guess I'll
Are you
start
following
looking
good?
through their stuff too then.
You guys find pretty basic stuff. Just, more pirate outfits. They kind of all look the same. You find a collection, 5 spears, a few scimitars, a few light crossbows.
Oh yeah, she's putting all this in that little bag of holding.
Weapon hoard.
I would say you find roughly 200 gold between all of them, which you guys can kind of divide up evenly. That's kind of it. Well, guys, at that point, now that we have succeeded in getting halfway to the city that we are headed to, that is where we're going to call it for a night.
Aww.
We thank you all so much for joining us. We are going to be back at an undisclosed time, but don't worry, this group is coming back.
All the time.
We will probably be in the more early part of the day at some point, and you will get the announcement when it's coming up. We thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you guys have a wonderful night.
Woo!
Thank you.
Shines like burning stars in a never-ending fight. Through fire and fury.